This episode is sponsored by TapTapSend. So download the TapTapSend remittance app via the App Store or Google Play.
You get great rates and fast transfers, and the transfers are so fast it goes to the Philippines within 5 minutes, bro.
Zero transfer fees to bank and mobile wallets such as GCash, including GCash overseas account numbers.
Hey.
How to? Go to our link below.
Yeah, use the link below so you can use the code Cheatcoders to get you a bonus when you send it over to the Philippines on your first send. So, for example, if you are in Australia and you send money using the TapTapSend app, your first send will give you automatically $30 more to the person that you send it to in the Philippines. And if you're in America, you get $20 more when you send it to the Philippines. So it keeps on going. The list is right below. So wherever you are in the world, you could send money to the Philippines and get a bonus for the receiver.
So download the TapTapSend remittance app from the Google Play Store or the App Store today.
Let's get into the show. Hey. Let's get ready to podcast.
It's not enough bass coming out of that's negative notes for this recorder.
And let's go. Welcome to another episode of the Cheatcoders podcast. My name is Raph. This is episode number 303. And I'm here with my usual suspects of Mr. I can't wait to hear what Nats is going to talk about because he's the most unpredictable guy on the podcast.
Unpredictable.
And it's either going to be something exciting or outrageous. So I'm going to hype him up as much as that. So let's find out what he's going to talk about.
Games.
And then we also have my work wife.
Oh. Ooh, who is it?
It's the guy with the legs over there.
Ooh.
Who's sucking who's?
It's it's work with 2 C's. It's Mr. Can't grow hair for the life of him. Is doing stuff. What?
What's doing?
I have to grow hair. It's one of those things I can't compliment you too much. It doesn't end on like a bad note.
I can grow hair everywhere else. The top of my head is where
But
it struggles.
onto my right,
Cock this guy.
he did. Watch this, bro. He's at a new age.
Hey.
He ditched the beige
Hey.
because he just got engaged.
Oh!
Mr. Wild Thought, Mr. Romantic Thought.
That's
She
nice.
said yes.
Bro, it's
that video.
Mr. Christian without the H. Forget it, because he's engaged.
Fiancéed.
Wild Thought, bro, Garcia.
Wow.
Fiance Knowles.
How does it? Fiancé Knowles, bro. How does it feel, bro?
Still got a tingling in my bum bum.
Hey, man. Let's just get it straight into it, man. Like, this is like
Can we watch it too?
this is a big chapter in your lifetime.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure, like, even though, I know that you guys have been planning this stage anyway. Like, she knew that this was coming. But at the same time, when it happened, bro, it just felt like a new chapter just happened.
Yeah.
You can never prepare yourself for that because, like, you can always be like, I know this is going to happen. But when it happens, it's like, yo, this is a big thing.
It's more the day than what it represents to me, right? Because the actual day, the lead up to it, feels like such a big thing. But in terms of how we are as a couple, nothing's really changed so much. And she wears the ring now, but we're still the same as we were last week. But the preparation and shit, bro, the day, like I was like so nervous, bro. I kind of take pride in this, right? Because I like my car, I like car shit, I like driving. And then she was saying that the reason she found out something was up was because I stalled it that day. Because she said, you're not the type to stall the car. Wow, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a...
Yeah.
It's like say if someone was like, I don't know, Don, like if you were boxing or whatever and then you got hit in the head and you go, well, you usually block that shit. You know what I mean? It's like something's
wrong.
Something's off about you.
Something's happening.
Imagine you were like the type of person like that happened and then you're like, oh, you know me so well. We should get married. Marry me now.
Right now, before we get there. Just pretend, babe.
Just pretend.
Yeah, man. No, but it's so good. The other thing is as well, like, because me and Don scouted. I suppose let's do a bit of a play-by-play, right? Because the whole prep to it.
Yeah.
At first, I wanted to do it at her place. I figured she's going to be working. I've got the keys. We go in there, set up.
Yeah.
And then it'd be more controlled. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and have like wind noise and, you know what I mean? You can kind of
Yes.
control the environment. But then I was messaging you boys. I was like, wait, hold up. Let me message her.
Yeah.
She replies immediately going, no, I'm working from home on Friday. I'm like,
Damn.
oh, damn it. Scrap that idea straight away.
Yeah.
And then so like when we were thinking of other places, eventually I came to this spot where we would always go to, like, to watch the sunset. Just
I reckon
chill.
that was the better
Go for
option.
a walk.
It was nice.
much
Yeah,
better
bro.
It's a
option.
nice spot too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking beautiful. Just surrounded by expensive homes and shit. Just, you know, nothing makes you feel poor than sitting in Canada Bay. Seeing a rundown house going like, oh, this house will sell for
$5 million?
$5.5 million. I was like, fuck, it's a fixer-upper too.
She was a nice lady though.
Yeah. No, but it,
No, not the house. The person who like lived in the house.
yeah, those are really, really nice people, bro.
Nice lady.
But that Monday night, me and Don went to the site, right? Within 2 minutes, Don was like, all right, we can put a camera here. We can hide under this ditch over here. Have some cameras on the trees, behind the trees. Maybe we can set up a camera on the other side of the bay. I'm thinking like, whoa. And then I go,
Sniper.
is the camera even going to reach? And he goes like, oh no, we'll see. Like, started FaceTiming Marvin. And then Marvin's like checking out the scene as well,
Did he
bro.
have his military vest on as well?
Marvin?
No, both of them actually.
No. I reckon Marvin did underneath.
I am I am so convinced that Don's becoming a mini Marvin.
Hard,
Mini
bro.
Marv Jr.
Mini Marvin.
Mini Marv Jr.
Marv was like, we're at a shoot today, right? And Marv just came along just for shits and gigs. And he was like, oh yeah, I'm bored. I'm gonna fly a drone through the house. Like that's what
Just 'cause.
he came along to the shoot today. And because I was flying drones today, and I usually have the cinema drone. He's like, Don, I want you to do this, right? You're gonna film the two agents, and then when they finish talking, you're gonna fly it towards them, into the house.
I'm sure he called him daddy by then. Like, yes, daddy, I'll do it.
And I was like, yes, sir. Okay, yes, sir. Here we go.
Yeah, chef.
Yes, chef.
yes, papa. Yes, chef.
And then I was looking at him like, I hate you, Marvin. But anyway, yeah, we on the Monday night, because I was like thinking that might be one of the places that we could put a camera if the lens was like telescopic enough. And called up Marvin just to confirm, and he's like, "Oh no, I'd probably be too far away."
Wait, are you talking about on the other side of the water?
Yes.
That's like fucking
Yeah,
obvious that it's not gonna work.
That's like, who do you think you are, bro? Like,
No, but I was
American
thinking
sniper.
like,
I was
Yeah.
thinking,
Sniper
I was
lens.
thinking we should hire a boat, bro. Yeah, we should hire a boat. Get a little bit more closer.
I think the
Yeah,
drone
work,
was
man.
a smarter idea. Like
Yeah.
efficient, it just flies.
The tough thing was that the drone makes a lot of noise.
And the drone is obviously
But no
once you
one
see it,
knows.
like once you see the sky and you see, it's easier to see a drone. Like
You would-
it's easy to spot.
You would hear it
But
first.
you
before.
guys were too in the moment, though. I think that's what they
I didn't know
were
the
saying.
drone was there.
You
I
guys
thought
would've
it
known.
wasn't working, bro.
You could have went closer, man.
Yeah,
reckon
I
you
could
would've
have.
went
we could either do that or
Even I
next
tried
time
to get closer, you know.
we hire a boat. I think my mom said that, right? We should hire a boat. And I was like,
I think
maybe
it's-
we should hire a submarine, bro, and just get
I think
telescope
I
camera.
think
or
the boat
something.
would be a bit obvious.
But
Like,
like-
see two guys doing this on the boat. Like, come on, man. They're not fishing.
They're not fit for fishing. Like,
But
that was my
They have a
alibi.
Just
gimbal.
wanted to
Yeah.
Like I was,
This is a
You'll
gimbal
actually
like
start
this.
fishing. Just
I was
to do it.
pretending to fish in my spot
Right.
where I was hiding.
Yeah, Raph was hilarious because when he realized he was exposed and you guys were pulling up,
Bro, that was just the worst, bro. Like I know the sound of your car.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, I am stuck. I can't see anything. I was gonna move and I heard the sound of your car.
no, then you look to the left and all I see is bright red shorts just jumping into the water. And I'm like, this fucking guy, bro.
So
I was trying to be as discreet as possible.
discreet in bright red
Yeah,
shirts.
It was so funny. It was so
Yeah.
obvious.
But
Did you
like-
see him? I think Christy saw him.
Yeah, well, I was
But
I
she
was
didn't
doing
know
a
it was
U-turn.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She goes, "What's
Like,
going on?"
There's a crazy person.
But did she see the camera?
She didn't see-
she
She
saw
legit
someone with a
She saw
camera,
you,
but she
bro.
didn't know it was
me.
you.
Yeah, okay. Go.
But
Yeah.
so we were there on the Monday night. I FaceTime Marv. We were like kind of just sussing stuff out. We could probably hide here. Yeah, the camera's here, and like Marvin was looking up on Google Maps. He's like, what about the house directly behind it because there was a set of bushes there. And
Was
luckily,
that the lady's house?
that was the guy next door.
Oh, yeah.
And luckily he was there, so we went to go chat. The lady was having dinner with him, so
I'm
they must be mates or something.
Nah, they're having an affair, bro.
Yeah.
So
Pretty
that's-
sure. Nah, but do you remember that night? He goes, because they go, when are you planning to propose? And I go, oh, this Friday about 7 o'clock. He goes, Friday, 7, I'm not going to be home, but my wife's going to be here.
Oh,
Remember?
So that was his wife.
But
German
she's the lady next door.
Okay.
Maybe
You know what I mean? So they're
do.
doing something German.
I'm pretty sure he was. He's
They're
Spanish or
doing,
something.
they're doing some Haagen-Dazs in there,
they're
bro.
doing some
Bro, I don't even know. Like,
schnitzel.
I hope like none of them listen to the podcast because I don't want to like
happening.
cause like drama and stuff. But shout
Oh, she was a
out
nice
to-
lady though. Gave
Uh,
us
They're
some
doing
wine.
some
Did we get a
spitz.
name? I don't really remember the guy's
I don't
name.
know.
But we don't need to say it.
I was
That's
like
fine,
this.
fine.
I was like 30% sure she was trying to poison us. But yeah, but that's just
You
me.
guys,
Anyway,
you guys
like,
afraid of Europeans.
she-
you watch too much
the reason-
Taken and
the reason why-
She was just too kind for my liking.
The reason why Raf says that is because after
That's very
the
European.
proposal, and we'll show the video just to like react to it, but after the proposal, she was there, and I think she purposefully blocked the view of the bench and then moved it so that like no one would park there.
Oh yeah. I was complaining.
No, but
when
she
the-
did it after.
Yeah.
I think I think she thought we were going to use the other bench.
Ah, right.
And then when she realized that was the bench,
Yeah.
because I saw her, me and MG were in the bushes, and like, oh, it's her freaking car.
Yeah,
Because then
yeah.
she started reversing, like,
Yeah.
because we were a bit annoyed.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't know. But then when she moved, another random couple came and parked right in front of you guys.
They were eating
And
a
they're
Portos.
eating a Portos.
Whatever.
Bro.
We'll just put on a show for them.
And the
No,
funniest
no,
shit
no.
is, actually, should we? No,
we'll talk about it afterwards.
We'll
But
talk
like
about it after,
the lady, she after she moved her car and after the proposal happened, she offered a bottle of champagne to everybody for the newly
man.
engaged couple. She
And-
put out
Bro.
like a what's it called, like a table spread.
Bro.
You know, I can see the danger now.
Bro,
Raps,
bro,
yeah.
we've been easy bait.
We
bro.
could've died.
We could have been like
All
in
of us.
someone's friggin' basement, bro.
The German
We were like,
ladies-
oh,
the German ladies' basement.
There's Garcia and Chrissy leaking
Hey,
out.
you know what? We would have survived, bro, because we didn't drink it.
I drank
Oh, you
it.
drank it. You're dead, bro.
I survived, bro.
Because I wasn't drinking.
I was good. I was
I'm not
one.
drinking anymore.
I'm one of those people that will just drink it and be like, maybe, but you know, it's very.
I
chill.
guess-
Like,
There's
I get that's
motivation there because she needs money
see?
to buy that house.
But wait, how was she gonna get? Sell our cameras?
No, our
Well,
kidneys.
yeah, she
decay.
was-
Oh shit,
Bro.
And then our cameras for
cameras-
extra shit. bro.
Then our cameras.
This guy's weird. This guy gets kidnapped and he's like, "Don't take our cameras."
Take my kidneys, but not my cameras.
But
She was a really nice
Take my
lady.
organs.
But then
She
I was
was a
like,
very nice
but
lady.
it-
You can take
it
those
was
kidneys,
like-
but not my cameras.
to be honest, man, like if she was, bro, we easily fooled, bro. I'm
I
like,
think I'm the hero of the show because I didn't take one sip of the wine.
yeah, because you have diabetes, bro.
Yes.
Diabetes saved your life in that
That's
situation, bro.
Positive of the condition. That is one positive.
What's that song?
Diabetes saved my life.
That's it, bro. Like if you didn't have diabetes, you'd be in the basement with us, hanging next to me,
But I wasn't.
skinned and everything, bro.
I got both my kidneys
I love his thing.
out of there.
I love his premise to it. He's like, I think I'm the hero of the day. Bro. The hero.
because he didn't have some.
Because I didn't drink anything.
But yeah, next time that shit, like now from now on, next time that situation happens, I'm not drinking.
I'm chucking that shit in
Shall
front
we-
of
I'm not gonna drink, bro.
Shall we?
It's
Shall
too,
we?
Too
yeah.
much.
Shall we watch the?
Wait, before we do it, and also just to add on, that couple that randomly sat there was hilarious because when you were like, she said yes, it felt like a mad sting operation. Hey, we're like out of the bushes. Like,
Yeah,
I
dude.
felt like a marine, bro. Let's close in on the target. It
Even
was so
bef-
fun. That was
even
the most
before,
fun.
You were
even
creeping
before,
up,
I
right?
was creeping up, bro.
Yeah.
I was trying to get a better shot.
You were behind that.
Yeah,
car.
yeah, yeah. I
And then
was-
like the drone came, Don coming with his vest.
I felt like I was in 24, bro. It was so good,
It
man.
was so good.
Dun, 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 dun.
It was
But
so
the best,
good.
the funny shit was that couple. We were making a joke about it. Imagine if they're like a couple, and then the girl's like, "Oh my god, babe,
This is for me.
She's the
She's
one
looking-
going, "What's
she's-
going on?"
She's looking at her photos, like, "Where's the ring? Where's the ring?"
It's an awkward drive home.
and then the guy's like, "Okay, yeah."
You ruined. You ruined their evening.
My bad, bro.
You ruined their
Did,
evening
bro.
of eating a porto in the car.
Even if it wasn't like that, they would have went home on the way home. It's like, yo, how come you're not as romantic as that guy? All you did was drive and get a photos, and we watched the sunset. But he
terrible.
proposed.
That
You upstaged him, bro.
That was you upstaged him hard.
You upstaged him hard, bro.
Hard.
Dude didn't say a word. It was all about the chick that was talking. I didn't hear
Yeah.
it. I didn't even know what the dude sounded like, bro.
He couldn't say shit. He looked at me like, fuck you.
I just wanted to eat my portals in peace.
I know. And then you just had to upstage me.
Yeah, I can imagine like the trip, the time before that. They're like, "Hey, babe, what do you want to do?" Yeah, I don't know. Why? Is there a special occasion? Oh, no reason. Okay, let's just go to Oporto's, and then like
Then they
it's
drive
their
up.
anniversary, and they.
I'm excited.
He said some shit like, he goes, I bought you something special, babe. A Bondi burger. Oh,
It's a triple Bondi burger.
Like, oh, I spoil
Not
you,
sponsored.
huh?
Refill it.
Sponsor us up.
Next minute.
Let's watch it.
Let's watch. Yeah,
Oh, snap.
Man.
How long's the video?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Here we
Oi.
go.
You can fast forward. Yeah.
Can we hear it?
So this is them. Yeah, you should be able to hear them.
Can we?
She was crying by then.
I don't hear it. I hear birds.
This is because she heard, like, she saw.
She
There's no
knew.
lead up. You didn't do the lead up and all that.
Nah, because it's too long, bro. There was like 45 minutes of dead air. Just.
Oh, wait. Can you hear me talking shit?
yeah.
Can we not?
It's muffled.
Okay,
It's until
We
when
can
you-
we can edit it out.
We can
turn it off.
like mute it, and then we could guess what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, I think that's more fun.
Hey babe.
Did you see someone's hand?
These
Just there?
trees are nice, hey babe. I like these trees.
Where were you, Don? Like, I didn't know where you hid.
I was on the other
bushes?
side of the. I was on the other side of the park, because when I launched the drone, I needed it to be quiet.
Gotcha.
And then when I realized, like,
Which one?
but when I was like, when I realized that he's already proposing, I started running through the park,
Ah.
and then almost got chased down by dogs because I was running.
Yeah. fair enough.
I just felt like you just came out of nowhere. Like you just came home from like war and shit.
Was
Because I
this,
had the
was this the
vest
big
on.
camera on the
This-
side?
this
Yeah,
is
this
my
one on
angle,
the
bro.
left. Yeah,
That's right. That's the
the-
car, right? Garcia's
yeah.
car.
Yeah.
This was the tree that kept covering my shot, so I had to move.
Damn son.
And you guys were just
Yeah,
like,
fun.
you guys were just chatting here. You trying to? I can.
No, I said something really intimate and I don't want anyone else to hear.
That's
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
So I was worried about it.
That's
you know what I
fine.
mean?
It's fine. It's fine. I like you can barely hear it because where we placed the microphone just underneath the bench, so
Yeah.
it would have been underneath Chrissy,
Mm.
and you can't
So
really
if one
hear.
of you guys will thought, bro.
Yo, yeah, I was
definitely
gonna say
heard
you
that
could have
shit.
let off some
Bruh.
gas. That would have been hooked.
Some engagement farts there.
Imagine that was
Is that a yes?
that would have been the signal.
It was
for-
a-
if there was a signal for us to be like, yo, I'm about to propose. Fighting on the bench would have been it, bro.
It would have been a.
I was like, he's about to propose.
That's the signal.
That's the signal.
It's about to
Oh,
happen.
man.
But it was a really nice day. It wasn't like overcast and stuff. As Garcia looking around, I was like, where's the boys at?
Bro, I legit was.
Bro,
You know what?
You know what? Yeah,
we
yeah,
were
sorry.
sitting there, and then while we were sitting, there was like fish jumping out of the water.
Really?
Yeah.
And then I go, hey, babe, that's the surprise. All right, let's go. Just to, I don't know, downplay it or whatever.
If there was
Yeah.
ways we could improve, you know what I think we could do? We could like, I'm seeing now, like Marvin in a camo suit in the trees.
He's in a ghillie suit.
Ghillie suit. We could have like scuba divers.
He's lying down on the
Bro,
ground.
don't tempt him. Marvin will be in the water, bro.
Ghillie suit.
Pants off and everything.
Scuba diving, so he's like poking out the water. Bro, ideas, man.
He'd be in a ghillie suit in the water, bro.
It's like movie
With no
Shooter
pants
with
on.
Mark Wahlberg.
To be honest, I was planning on hiding behind that tree.
Yeah.
I reckon you
Like
could've,
I
man.
could have been
just see bright red just poking out of the
scratching his ass and stuff, waiting for the signal.
Making deer noises and shit. There's no deer in Five Dock. What the fuck?
Have you seen that? Bro, random topic, but have you seen that real?
Yeah, as a-
the deer calling competition.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the
Yeah.
That's some
I
wild
look like
stuff.
fuckers sucking.
That is
sucking it.
Oh man, this is a very good video.
This is
What do
cute.
you,
man.
yeah, yeah.
I think it's like 5 minutes in. Do you want to fast forward?
Can
a
I
little
edit
bit?
this done? Sorry. I thought you edited.
It is not edited. This is a raw file.
Go back.
You know, see
Okay.
see my position is
Here it is. Red shorts.
Here it is.
Here we go.
Kisses the hand 3 times. Here, you start to heal
My
yourself now.
man, look at him go. Here we go.
Is this where the knee?
He says, hopefully the
hamstring.
Here comes the
There's
other
the
angle.
editing.
Look at that. That's a good
My-
angle.
My
That's the
sister
water.
took me through this shit too. She goes, make sure you when you're kneeling down, right angle, like upright,
Yeah.
not
Wow, there's
It's
actual
etiquette. I didn't even know.
This is your camera. This is the camera you were holding.
Oh, look at that.
That's
You're
like-
welcome,
This
bro.
is the
Look at the bushes, bro.
That's it, bro.
the handheld.
I can
Nance
tell.
was like, bro, I want to be a videographer now.
I could
Yeah,
tell
man,
you.
after one day, I was
I
like,
could tell
this
you're
is
very
my life now.
underexposed.
Bro, see that's where Don wanted to set the camera on the other side of the water there.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Oh man,
There we go.
it's a different sound.
That's
When there's no music.
Right,
That's
Richard.
the red shorts.
Them red shorts.
I just
though.
came from home. Let's pump up my.
You're doing
Bye.
strafe, bro.
Like she turns around and she's so surprised.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Surprise, motherfucker.
We out here. Oh, this is my shitty ass camera, bro.
She's like, oh my god.
Is when you guys were walking up now.
Your camera looks like it's been in war.
Yeah. It's that lens. That
It's a
lens.
shaky cam. It looks like it's Saving Private Ryan. Oh, look at that.
Marvin looks like a proper army dude, man.
I know. Look,
Boots.
Marvin even shaved for this moment.
Yeah,
That's
right. So he's less intimidating.
He looks really nice.
Marvin looked like he
right?
just enlisted, eh?
He just enlisted.
I'm going on another
Oh
tour.
man.
Oh, I almost
man.
fell. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. I almost fell down.
That's so sweet.
Ralph was telling me, he's like, I hope you use some of Nance's shots because he was so excited to be
Yeah, no,
there.
he'd be devastated if we didn't use his shot, bro.
Hey, I don't remember any of these angles.
I was like, this is not my angle. Hey.
It's sick.
Felt like punked, remember?
Yeah.
Punked, y'all.
Ashton, come out.
And then fast forward, I appear somewhere in this.
Yeah, Don full sweating and shit.
Meanwhile, I'm running across the park.
We can end the video out here.
Now forward a bit.
There
he is.
There he is.
Action man.
It's full.
Fool look like
Yeah, there we go.
Fool looks like a friggin' bulletproof vest, bro.
He got bugged.
Hey man, that's
Yeah,
sweet,
man.
bro.
That's nice.
I look like the lost Ninja Turtle wearing that
Hey
thing.
man, congratulations,
Congratulations.
man. Oh man, engage. Engaged
Oh,
hat,
man.
bro. Love it, bro.
Engaged.
It's our new segment, Boom Kasal Kasal.
Well done.
The next one's the wedding, I suppose.
I wanna put this out there. If there's any cheat coder listeners and followers
The ones that get proposed to.
who want to do a proposal video, let us know, bro.
Yeah.
We'll put it on the show. This
Yeah.
could be a segment, bro. It's
Yeah.
romantic
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it.
and that seemed to enjoy the whole sting operation of it. So
Yeah, we'll do it for cheap.
yeah, hey, don't say that.
We'll do it for a reasonable price.
But like, yeah, congratulations on being engaged, man. You're part of the married life now. Not yet, but like you're there.
Halfway.
Yeah, dude.
How you feel like are you guys planning the wedding or
No, not necessarily. Like I mean, when I was kind of explaining to other people as well, like it hasn't really changed so much. Because I bought that ring back in November, bro. I knew I was gonna do it like way before. And when we were talking about it, like in a few episodes back,
That's real, actually.
I didn't really like. It wasn't a secret. She knew. But right now, I think
It was
the
more.
plan was like what I told her dad, like we want to just save up, buy a house and all that.
All that stuff first, yeah.
You know, the
Yeah.
boring stuff. And then after
exciting.
that, we start looking at
I reckon
doing the wedding.
that's the right way to do it because you save up for the wedding, which is pretty much a deposit of a house. So you might as well
Bro.
just get the house first, bro.
One of my workmates,
Lock
right?
that in, man.
He's in India right now. Before he left, we were talking about last week. It's costing him 92 grand.
For weddings,
Yeah.
weddings are getting mad.
He had to
mad
get a
expensive.
second fucking mortgage on his house, bro.
Bro.
And that 92, it doesn't include whatever money his parents have helped him with.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
That
It was
sounds
like-
pretty normal now, eh?
That's
for the day,
crazy. Yeah.
$92,000 is normal.
Yeah,
You know how
it's
much-
becoming. It's
Most people have been
Ah.
asking. It's
Yeah,
always
dude.
like, well, 100K. That's what they
Yeah,
say.
yeah. And you know what? If you ever need videographers for your wedding,
Sorry, maybe that's a misconception, but from proposal to wedding, so maybe not the full 100. But when you count out everything, then yeah.
Yeah, when you count everything that's going to be
100,000.
about wedding.
Yeah, look, you think about
expense?
it, like everything from the proposal to like there's
That's
engagement
a-
stuff.
That,
and
yeah, that includes the
that's
ring and stuff. I guess.
That,
so.
yeah,
Oh,
that's up to
okay.
it. Yeah, so
Yeah. But still, that's a
still,
lot.
That's
bro.
a lot of, that's a
That's a lot of
deposit,
money.
bro.
Like you, to be
It's a
super,
house- it's deposit
super
on a house.
transparent.
for
Like
deposit in the house in the west.
Man.
super transparent. Like mine was just like 20, like
Back then,
20,
that
and
was
that was
long
2
time
weddings too.
Wow.
2 weddings, 20K. That was the price of the price tag.
What? 20
wedding-
grand?
Yeah,
Two
2
weddings?
weddings, 20K. That's it.
Ah.
And now I'm hearing all like 100K. I'm hearing
I guess
like
it just-
200K. I'm like,
it
oh
just
my god.
Depends
bro.
too, though, right? Some people can get a bit out of control.
Yeah.
It depends on.
It depends
How
on
many
yeah.
people are
How
at
many
this wedding,
people,
bro?
yeah.
And then some people see the wedding day as like probably the peak of their like lifetime or something like that.
It's like it or nothing.
They'll just
Yeah.
spend and spend. And it's a huge like, not to like go that direction. It's a huge showy offy type of thing, you know, like family
Yeah.
showing off. It's all right. This is my time to show off how rich our family is, type of thing, or like
Yeah, fair enough.
how much of a show we could put on everything. You know, it really depends on the culture. Like, you know, and like
It depends though. Some of the
I mean,
cultures
some
you get
people.
the money back too, so
Yeah.
they'll put on a
it's
lot.
an investment as well.
Because like if the culture, like Asians, like I don't know about Filipinos, but you know, like Vietnamese, Laos, they sometimes get the money back
Yeah.
because the gifts are so
Yeah.
big. What they
Really?
give,
That's what happens.
I think so. Yeah.
In like some like Asian cultures, I know
Chinese as
Chinese
well.
culture.
Like you can throw a massive wedding, but you'll probably recoup
Yeah.
most.
depends
of
on
it
the family. If
because
your
of-
if you know that this family is gonna be like, yo, they're gonna be dropping like
Yeah.
friggin' so much
And
on us. So like,
you
all right,
invite-
it might make sense to do a 100K wedding. If
But once again, it's the culture too.
It's
And
also- it's
some
also
of them they
why-
expect. They
Yeah.
know that they're going to give a lot. so
It's
they-
also why
yeah.
families also invite, say, like business partners, people from work and stuff, and like the parents will do that because it's like they know that those people will give money or give presents that will equal to the cost of the.
I don't know, man.
You know what I mean?
I never really looked at weddings in that way where fucking, how can I make my money back? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of
That's just-
seems
just
like a
how it is.
scumbaggy kind of way of looking at things. Like, oh, I better invite some rich cunts so I can, you know what I mean, recoup some costs.
It kind
That's-
of,
that's
it
a-
kind of, what's the
That's a
word?
shitty way of looking at life, if you, or like looking at the relationship.
It
but that's
kind
just
of,
me.
It's one way of looking at it.
We've talked about this. Like, we know it doesn't need to be showy.
yeah.
We kind of half joke, but we say like, bro, Woodcroft Lake looks nice. Like they renovated it. Why don't you just hold it there?
Yeah.
It's a half a joke because I'm really considering the place because it does look nice. I'm more concerned about who we can invite
Right.
rather than,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
that's another
and
that's
not-
another thing as well,
not
because
who,
like,
who's going to pay us the most in gifts, but who we want there to begin with. You know what I mean?
that becomes another thing as well. Like
That's another.
Yeah, because that's
the
a limit,
difficult
right?
thing.
That's
Yeah.
there's a limit,
A
and
cost
then
limit.
like you're gonna have to deal like this is the part where sometimes it really depends on the people, where the wedding is not for you, as in like it's for
other people.
It's for
a lot
other
of times
people.
for once again I'm talking just Asian cultures. It becomes more the family.
The parents is specifically, if you want to go
Parents
that.
specifically.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you
Yeah.
are right. It becomes like a show thing.
It
like,
becomes
well,
yeah.
They invited to this, so we have to invite them for yours.
Yeah. Yeah. There's like this reciprocity type thing where it's like, my
You know- you know-
friend said
you know what
it's
you
like
could do?
I give this much because I know that when it's his wedding he gives that much. Like it's like a reciprocatory thing.
And also, there's also the fact that
Oh,
like
man.
I'm gonna like try and not to put scars in the family, so I'm gonna give out sympathy invites, even though I don't really want you there. But if I don't invite you there, I know there's gonna
Even if
cause
you
a-
know they're going to say no,
yeah.
you just extend that invite
yeah,
anyway.
Yeah. So because like
Yeah.
if you don't say it,
See,
that's
that
gonna
stuff
cause
is- that stuff is icky. I don't like it.
man.
Yeah.
It becomes very like
This is like the very reason. Just didn't do it, eh? We just eloped.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's sometimes the best. That's the
Because we
best
were,
option.
Bro,
we were
half
overseas.
joke as well, but-
It was the best reason too, because we were
Still,
already
man.
overseas. We like me and Nadine were originally gonna like ask friends to come, But then I was like, we're not going to make our mates come all the way to bloody London. Like, it costs so much.
But then it's one of those things.
But then we also thought, like,
some
you know,
people
if
would.
it was our friends, like even you were saying, if I was going to, you'd
I'd be there in a heartbeat,
you'd be
bro.
there in a heartbeat. And I was
Yeah.
like, and that's, like, I really appreciate
I'd be
that.
there if there was like parking on time. If not, I'd be like, I don't know when.
You're in the plane. The plane's like, we can't land. It's like, fuck it.
It's competition. Let's turn this place around.
It's London. You're not going to get parking anyway. It's London, bro.
Yeah, because
Catch a train.
it's just one of those things, man, where like, yeah, you're gonna have to be. It depends on like family and stuff. You're gonna have to be like inviting people that you wouldn't necessarily would invite, and just find the middle and stuff. So like, yeah, I met some people at my wedding. Like the first time meeting them, like I didn't even know.
You never saw them again. Yeah.
Never saw them again.
And
Because
even
it was
people
more
that
of a
probably
like just a-
haven't seen in a long time.
yeah, it's just one of those things where it's just
Outgrow.
like like okay, I am the first person. I'm not the first person. I'm the only son in the family, so I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
do this. But you know, you just try to. It's not a power struggle, but you try to find a middle ground within that thing because like, yeah.
In the end, just do what you want, man.
yeah, man. As long
I
as you
know.
have that.
That's the end. That's the end.
And I
point, right?
will, bro. I know
Yes,
exactly
do
what I
exactly
want,
what
and
you
I know
want.
what I
That's
want to do and how to do it. I'm gonna run it like the same way Foot Locker does their drop when there's a new Jordan coming out. I'm just gonna do a raffle type shit
Please.
instead of like a first come first serve.
That'd be
You know,
fine.
yeah, bro.
Invited to the wedding.
And it's kind of like this.
That means there's a chance that one of us won't be
Might
able.
not
Oh no. There's
We
you
can
put stock on the side for this kind of
guaranteed
thing.
ones,
we need some guarantees.
Oh
bro.
yeah, like
Bridal party
like the staff
has to-
discounts, like the staff
Yeah, bro.
holds.
They hold that
Jordans in the
shit,
back.
bro. They get the freebies.
But yeah, I hope that you do get the wedding that you want.
Yeah, man.
And the wedding that and hopefully everything just runs smoothly.
I love weddings, attending them.
yeah,
They're like the funnest.
You know, when I was younger, I hated it because it just felt like it was a bore fest, right? It's just so disrespectful to the cunt that paid for the thing. It's like, oh, what am I doing here? I didn't even know these people. But as the older I got, where the people getting married I actually cared about, that's when I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. Yeah.
So do you want to be as fresh with the threads? Do you want the drip to be basa as hell? Because we at the Cheatcoders can dress you well.
Drip, drip, drip.
All you have to do is go to the cheatcoders.shop and then you can look at our current range of t-shirts, current range of hats, and we'll make you get a Joa of your own, bro. Joa. It ain't no joke when it comes to the Cheatcoders. The Joa just comes dripping down like a bazaar in your body.
You know it's fun.
I kind of
When you
feels
come-
like we need a disclaimer there because if we had to say this isn't financial advice, like this isn't official Joa advice. But get our shirt.
Get our shirts.
Get
Get
our
our
shirt.
shirts.
It may or may not get you a Joa.
You'll find out. Use the promo
Yeah, you'll
code.
never know unless you find
Use the
out.
promo code Joa.
There is an exact 50-50 chance of you getting a Joa.
Hey man, those odds are really good.
It's a really good
Those
odds.
are pretty
Really
good
good
odds. So buy a shirt from the Cheatcoders.
Yeah, man.
So whether you get one or not. But you'll never find out if you never go.
If you buy one today, you'll get a free Bella song.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
I was thinking of there's certain words, right? You know how when we play that game with Kathy and stuff, we go, oh, can you guess this, like what it means in Philippines and stuff? I noticed that there's words that, there's Filipino words that aren't necessarily in Filipino. You know what I mean? So like there's words in English or even Japanese and stuff. But it's more Filipino than it is Japanese, if you know what I'm saying. So the first one that I was thinking was the word omakase. Have you heard of this place? This thing? So basically it's sushi joint.
Yeah.
But instead of you choosing what you're going to eat off the menu or, like basically the chef tells you, okay, this is the best product I've got. This is what I'm going to serve. You're placing that trust on the chef to give you the best experience with, what ingredients he has. But I was thinking like omakase doesn't really sound so special to me because I grew up in an omakase house. I mean, we don't choose what we eat, bro. Like my mom would go, hey, I made dinner. You can choose. And my choice was to eat or not to eat. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we don't go. Mom, I don't want.
You're either
this."
eating or going to bed hungry.
Yeah, bro, and it's like a lesson that you learn when you're a filler kid, right? You don't question.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just you're lucky to have food on the table to begin with. So I've just reclaimed the word omakase like the way Trump did with the Gulf of Mexico. This is ours now. You know what I mean? And the second word or two words that I was thinking had felt more Filipino to me was escape room. And we kind of mentioned this before. Like escape room, basically they've turned it into a business, right? You go into a place, you got to do some tasks before you can leave.
Yeah.
And again, that's the house that I lived in. Because if I wanted to go outside, hang out with my mates and shit,
You have to
I had
clean
to
your room.
clean the house,
Yeah.
carpet,
Dishes
take
done.
all the rubbish out.
Do
Make sure the
do some
dog.
psychological.
Yeah, bro.
untangling.
Put the clothes on the line.
Yeah, yeah.
You have
Take
to
the
solve. You
clothes
have to solve a
down.
puzzle to go out. It's like, get me the ano, and then you're like,
Yeah.
the what?
What is
You
the ano?
the ano.
There's so many words.
Yeah, because
Kwan.
like, they don't tell you what to do. They
Mm.
tell you in riddles. Like you have to
Mm.
guess what
Yeah.
chore they're talking about.
That's like,
It's like,
Yeah.
that is an escape
it's like
room.
you don't help me around the house.
Yeah.
Like the house is never clean, and like I'm always doing stuff by myself, and then you have to figure out what you have to do
Yeah.
to get you to the next level.
Yeah, they don't tell you what to do. They just tell you
Where
what
you
you
wake
don't
up
do.
to it,
yeah.
eh? Is it you wake up at like, I don't know, it's a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Wake up at 9:30, 10 o'clock. They go, oh, here comes the prince. Ah. Looks like he doesn't have to, he's got a lot of maids in the house.
Yeah, that's the one.
Like, fuck.
Bata ng mayaman.
Yeah.
He's the rich kid. He's the rich kid.
With a high-pitched voice. Too.
He thinks he's rich. He thinks he has a man.
Oh, man. Now, the last one that I was thinking of was this term Korean barbecue, because that notion never came to me until, I don't know, maybe the mid-2000s or whatever.
Mm.
But essentially, if you wanted to eat, you go cook it yourself kind of thing. And I kind of feel like, hang on, like I paid for this. I paid for the ingredients and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But still, I have to go and cook.
Cook it. Yeah.
Go pay for the stuff and cook it myself. kind
My
of
dad can never wrap his head around that concept.
thing. Yeah.
He still questions like, why is this happening?
Why do I have to pay?
Yeah, bro.
Why is this happening? I love
I'm
that.
cooking myself.
Bro, there's moments when I had the old grey Civic, like it was my first car.
Mm.
We had friends who were
Illinois.
mechanics. I would go buy, like, say if I needed to replace a part or whatever, I would go and order it, or they would source it out for me, pay for it. I'll go to the workshop, and then I'll pay, right? But at the same time, I'm helping put the shit on. You know what I mean? So it's like, shouldn't we split on the labor cost here, man? Because I'm sweating just as much as you are, bro.
That was
You're telling me what to do.
Yeah.
I'm doing all the work. Like,
that's what one of my uncles did as well.
Korean mechanic, that
Yeah,
one.
shout out to Zarate Korean mechanic. shout out to Zarate Mechanics. We're not sponsored, but like my Tito Johnny, he was the owner of Zarate Mechanics.
Yeah.
I would take the car to his place, and he'd teach me. He's like, "Oh, this is how you change air filter. It's really easy.
Yeah.
Like, just give me money for the part, and then like you don't need to pay me for labor."
Mm.
I,
Korean Tito Johnny, that one. Korean Zarate mechanics.
and then and then like yeah we'd like because he wouldn't want any money for it or whatever, we'd just shout him a case of beer or something like that. But yeah.
It's still stuck.
Because I'm just like, anything Korean now, it's like,
Yeah,
you do it yourself.
Go do it yourself.
Korean accountant, it's like, do your own taxes.
You know when you get it?
I should have went to a Korean accountant. Now I gotta do my shit myself.
Yeah, that's a thing where when you go get your groceries and you go to the checkout where you scan it yourself, you gotta say, oh, since when did we turn Korean, bro?
That's so Korean. I'm gonna say that everywhere now.
Like a
I don't know if it's not
What?
Korean prostitute.
You should go fuck yourself. You should go fuck yourself. I might as well. This is how the Koreans do it. This is how the Koreans do it.
Just do it yourself. Go fuck yourself.
He's like, you gotta pay this. She's like, go fuck yourself. It's like, okay.
Alright, I guess that's the Korean way.
Korean way.
potential edit point on that one.
No, that's great. Leave it.
just put the marker there, just so that Raf can decide later in the edit.
It's the Korean red light district. It's a bunch of dudes checking up.
And then when you go home, your wife's like, smell like you went to Korea.
You smell Korean. It still smells like Korean barbecue for some reason. Oh damn,
It
you got
sounds
me, babe.
smoky.
I really fucked myself this time.
Should order Chinese.
That's messed up. Bro, you go to the red light district and you be like, 감사합니다.
Oh, dude, come on. Come on, this.
Oh man.
Oh man.
That's crazy, dude. Just to think, like, because there's a stereotype in America, right, where laundromats, the self,
Yeah, the coin operated ones.
yeah, the self-operated, they're all Korean. I was like, whoa.
Fucking Koreans.
Koreans are geniuses, bro.
They're the real cheat
They're like,
bro.
they're like,
They
what
got the
do
cheat codes.
people do every single day? Oh, they do things at home. Why do we capitalize on that? Capitalize on cooking,
Yeah, bro.
and doing your laundry.
Offering a service. That's what they do.
No, not even a service. It's just operating the utensils.
Yeah, that's right. This is
You're the
cool.
service.
You know, they're the definition of work smart,
Yeah, work smarter, not harder.
not hard, because you do all the work.
Shout outs to Neil, by the way. Thanks, man.
Is he Korean?
Shout outs to all Koreans, I
Shout outs
suppose.
to all Koreans. My cousin-in-law. Oh man.
Man, let's let's segue into a topic that I wanted to talk about. We mentioned it on the Antule episode. So I wanted to, because like in Killer Mike's trigger warning, he had an episode where he had to live off black owned
the one you said.
products and businesses. So he would like only work with black inventions as well as black owned companies. So I wanted to do the same thing, like but not with black products, but with Filipino inventions and
yeah.
products.
Could we change it to just things that Filipinos
Invented?
Created, yeah.
like? Not even. There's not many, right?
Yeah, so
Just
like,
what you'd find in a Filipino house, maybe.
Well, we'd probably be surprised by the list.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna look
Yeah,
at it now.
yeah.
Okay,
look
let's go.
at like Filipino
So wait,
inventions.
are we saying survive on this
Yeah.
and only this?
Yeah.
Like this
Only
is it.
this-
we can't,
this is
we
it.
can't even wear our clothes. We're naked
So go
in
to
our
the list.
house.
No,
We're not even in the house.
We're wearing barongs all day.
We're
man.
in a barong in the meadows.
I wouldn't mind wearing a barong all day.
Could be.
Bro, Filipinos made microchips. What? Can you
What are you
click
gonna do
that?
with a bloody microchip?
Hang on, no. I just want to read that real quick. Computer microchips invented by who? So we created microchips.
Just
So-
Nada Banato. You know who that is? Is Ria's uncle.
Really?
What?
Do you remember?
Yeah,
I used to tell you? Yeah.
Well, he's local as well.
No, that's his
That's my ex's
uncle.
uncle.
The one he was.
He made microchips.
No. So back in the
So they
day.
made the computer, so that means it's really Tao, not Do.
Yeah, because it's Filipino.
Filipino.
Gotcha.
Hindi daw. Hindi daw.
Indeed, though. Nah, but
What else? Jeepney. See? It's not
Okay,
American.
all right. Well, maybe the concept of it, but the actual car itself
Yeah, the
Yeah.
car
is
itself
an American Jeep.
Is a
Yeah, but
repurposed Jeep.
but Filipinos
We
like
propose-
like
so, yeah.
Apple.
Okay, so okay,
reduce- so
we'll
we
give
can
that a
have
slide. So like our transport would have to be jeepneys.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
this? What's this? Anthromycin? Erith? What's that?
It's a disease. This is the only disease we can get. Like cancer, is this Filipino made? I don't want it.
Is it a medicine?
What's,
Alright.
what does it heal? What's the healing capability?
Hey, video phones, baby.
Hey, Beige
so
phone.
we could.
What do you mean video
We
phones?
invented video phones. That's what it says.
I find that very hard to believe.
There you go. Who's
Why?
the?
I don't know. Like really?
There's a bamboo incubator, which is crazy.
I can't read this.
I can't read it.
Yeah, can you zoom in a little bit more, please? There we go.
Surprising Filipino inventions. The video phones. Before we FaceTimed our loved ones, there was the video phone. This technology worked a lot like a telephone, but it included a camera which...
Oh, what a shame. So it wasn't a
Whoa.
mobile phone with a camera. It was an
Yeah.
actual phone with a camera.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
All right, that's pretty cool.
Congrats.
That's cool. That's
man.
good.
Congrats.
And then we could only use yo-yos for entertainment.
Yeah, zoom in. What's a bamboo incubator? Not only the first room recognized. What's that? What that?
Oh no, you know what we can use? What's that knife you had? The one that
Balisong.
yeah, we can use those, bro.
Yeah, definitely use that for cutting.
Yeah, cutting.
That'll be
stuff.
Or just
for
showing
cooking.
off to girls.
Stabby.
Trying to impress women.
Ah,
Cutting yourself.
What's next? Karaoke for sure. That's on there.
we invented it.
Yeah, we invented it.
No, wasn't it that was
That's a
Japanese?
Japanese
No.
word. That's
No.
a Filipino, non-Filipino word too.
Yeah, the Filipinos invented it, but the word is Japanese.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Like
Yeah.
omakase. Was that mango
Flowering.
Flowering.
Yeah.
My
Medical
eyes are so fucked.
medical incubators.
What's that? Is
So
that
like a lot of medical equipment. There's
That makes sense.
technology and stuff like that.
Is that like a pill making machine? It looks like it.
Are there any cool ones?
No, this is so like boring, bro.
Can't
Pill
remember.
pill seals. What's that?
Come on, man. Like something that we
Maybe
could use
put
every day,
yo-yo.
man.
Put cool Filipino inventions. no,
No,
seriously,
bro.
cool Filipino inventions. Yeah, cool.
And
It's the same
and
shit.
Click on the first
go up,
BuzzFeed
go up, go up.
article.
What about that video? Maybe it'll
What's
just give us
that?
a bit of a
Moon
slideshow.
buggy.
Fuck
I
off.
find that hard to
We
believe.
made a moon buggy.
We haven't made a way to get there.
Yeah, I know, right?
got the
That's
buggy,
someone
we haven't
else's
been there.
invention.
It's like
Oh, there's an ad. Skip it.
it's the terrain from
Nice.
it's
Here we go. Here we go.
Jeep, bro.
All right, let's
Welcome
react.
back to
10
another
Filipino
Wow Now video.
Inventions.
Filipinos are very resourceful people who have contributed a lot
Oh,
to
shit.
the world.
Oh shit.
Oh, fucking
This
insurance
is
scams.
top
That's
10
one of ours.
Filipino
Huh?
inventions.
Invented
yeah.
insurance scams.
That's
I'm
definitely
so
Filipino.
excited, I'm gonna throw up.
What is this?
Number 10.
Oh,
Yo-yos.
you're right, bro. The yo-yo.
Yo-yo.
Did you know that this
They were
popular
weapons.
pistol was
They were a weapon
invented by a
before.
Yeah, yeah.
Filipino
It's a
in
weapon.
Yeah, it was a weapon.
1928? Pedro
dope, bro.
Flores,
I'm not gonna
a
yo-yo.
Filipino immigrant
Legit,
to the
dude.
United States,
People would
opened
climb
the
up tree
first
slats
yo-yo factory.
and then hit the
And
top of
I'm
people's
reading
heads,
through
crack
the
skulls with
Wikipedia
them.
now, and it turns
Oh,
out
US took
yo-yos
it.
existed long
Bloody
before
hell.
1928.
It's rubbish, man. They took that.
Number 9, the balisong.
Yeah.
A
Balisong.
two-handled
That shit's
pocket
goated,
knife
bro.
that
Look
can
at it.
conceal
Oh,
itself,
anyone can
made
look into
because
me
we
with a
can't
Cool ass Tito
stop
there, right
killing
there.
each
Yeah.
other. It's now used by white boys to make
Oh,
sure they don't
that's
get laid.
mad! I want to let her
Number
do
8.
that.
Cut my hand
The
off already.
KKK.
The KKK?
There's
What?
By white boys.
The
Oh, it's
Philippine,
the-
the
it's the
Filipino
terrorist
KKK
group.
is like different.
Kataas-taasang kagalang-galangan katipunan ng mga anak ng bayan.
There you go.
What does
was
it
a
mean?
Philippine revolutionary society that fought against
The
Spanish
people
Oh, it's a
that
rule,
gang.
like
and its
So we
ideals
created a
are
gang.
still
We already have a
prominent in
gang.
Filipino
Cheatcoders.
politics today. Number 7.
Flying. Oh,
Flight.
love it. What?
Not the concept of flight itself. 10 million years ago,
We
an
invented
ancient
flight. Can we
eagle of
turn it up?
Spain,
Turn it up a bit.
Ujang Butuis, threw a chicken in the air
That's not
because
flying,
he
you
was
just dropped a
bored.
chicken.
It didn't come down for 5 minutes, creating the first flying avian.
He threw a
Number
chicken in
6.
the air. Hang on, pause it for a second. Pause.
Flights.
Pause it for a second. He said.
He checked the chicken up for 5 minutes. And he
We
claimed
invented
flying.
flight because I threw a chicken up in the air. It didn't come down for 5 minutes. I've invented
Humankind,
flight.
I give you flights. Because his manok went up in the air. What a guy.
That's the most Filipino shit, bro. Oh, wait, what's
Okay, what's this one? What's
Threw a
this
chicken in the air.
But before that day, birds
Come
never
down
flew.
for 5
What's this
minutes,
next one? This
creating the
next one's
first
wild
flying
as well. It's not
avian.
wild, but like this is a
Number
big claim,
6,
bro.
the cure to
The cure to
COVID-19.
COVID. Oh my god.
COVID-19, you will return to hell today! You are dead!
Did we
It's a
actually?
pasta and he's. I don't know what
What
he's.
is dead?
You know how we cured it? By blessing the
COVID-19,
people.
you are no more in the Philippines!
Oh my God.
You are dead! And you are under our feet!
Pause it real quick. Pause it. So he's like his evangelical pastor, and
I love
in order I love pasta too. But in order for him to say, he's like, Philippines is cured because I'm praying to God and saying that COVID-19 is dead in the Philippines.
This fucking thing's like...
That's what he's like.
Well,
He's basically manifesting it.
It's logical because we invented flight by
Chucking a chicken
chucking
up
a
in the
chicken
air.
and saying that's flying. So
Bro.
this makes sense.
This is amazing.
Every
bro.
time we catch a
Makes
plane.
sense, bro. I wonder
You know
what, bro,
Filipinos?
I can't wait for number one, bro.
Yeah,
This is the
no.
most bullshit thing ever.
Yeah, I know, right?
It started strong.
He's like,
Dead, dead, dead!
You can thank
It's
us
nice.
Filipinos for everything being back to
Oh,
normal.
man.
Number
I love
5,
this movie,
swag.
man.
Everyone makes
Swag.
plans for how to be
Now I'm just starting to not believe that.
We know it's Filipino because Americans had to go up there
We
and
invented
steal
the
that
moon, bro.
too.
It's like you may have
Hang on,
landed
hang
on the
on.
moon.
He made a
but
joke.
you
Can you rewind? Rewind. He made a
This
joke about
This guy's a
America.
lame cunt.
The moon. We know it's Filipino because Americans had to go up there and steal that too. Number 3, 16-bit microchip.
16-bit microchip.
Oh. Number 2, a
That's
world
real.
of punishment and
Yeah.
fear for our brothers and sisters.
What is going on?
I like to keep my things.
Number 1, banana ketchup. So,
yeah.
honestly.
I love
Give it
this
a chance
list,
when
man.
you see that the
What a
next Asian
list.
supermarket
Half of it was
we go
just
to,
trash.
Yeah, I know.
you know, you might like.
Bloody the chicken was the best, bro.
Alright, that's
We
enough. That's
invented
enough.
At first, I was like, oh,
Bro.
I thought it was legit at
the
first.
flight
man.
bit got me, bro. So, man.
Wait. Wait, apparently we invented flight. Turn it up. Let's listen to this. Fucking chucks a chicken in the air.
Like, some people have credited like Leonardo da Vinci with doing the whole
Yeah.
helicopter sketch,
And the gyroscope.
things
stuff,
like
yeah.
that, right? But never thought this. Bro, birds before that day was like, maybe this guy's onto something. Let's go watch. All the birds were just like on the ground, like everyone's gathering around that chicken. Bro.
The Filipinos invented flight. Let's go.
But it's cap for sure. The
Anything
chicken.
that flew,
Yeah.
it didn't exist before that day.
No.
You know what I mean?
Because we had
man.
to chuck the chicken up to set an example for the rest of the birds.
What the fuck was that chicken doing? I was like, why him?
So what's this? Daniel Dingle claimed to have invented the hydrogen reactor. Wow.
That could power a water-fueled car. That's like the
Okay.
Challenger to Tesla.
That's what those things are called, a boat. That's what those things are called.
No, it's a car that uses water.
Say
as petrol.
1928. Oh, that's when he was born. I was thinking, like, how the fuck did you get?
Powered by water. Hmm.
It's like a super soaker.
And is
But a
this
car.
guy still alive? No, 2010 is when he passed.
Is
huh?
this a joke? What is this?
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what to believe anymore either. Okay. Okay.
It was a prototype.
It's all the way.
If anybody knows Daniel Dingle and or anything about him, message us.
The
And
Illuminati got him.
yeah.
Got him.
Illuminati come from.
Yeah.
MH370 it is us, bro.
Anyway, that was
Yeah,
great.
that was
We've invented shit. That's what we've.
there's some
found.
things there. Shout outs to whoever that YouTube artist was, YouTube creator.
If you want to see more of the behind the scenes,
And all
And-
exclusive content from the Cheatcoders.
go check out our Patreon, patreon.com/thecheatcoders. You will see everything that we are, from the behind the scenes. You will see everything from the Antule episodes where we are uncut, and anything that you want to get to know us more on, you'll get full access.
So there's different tiers.
Just like an OnlyFans.
Yeah, man. It
See
pretty much
all-
is an OnlyFans. It's a subscription service.
See it all raw.
Yeah, man. Just check your
Raw.
DMs. Wink, wink.
Raw and Antule.
It's all the fun things we can't say on Instagram, YouTube.
I know all the stuff that try to censor us on.
All those ones that
Well,
like
well,
Cedric love their dark jokes.
Yeah,
Come
man.
onto the
Shout
Patreon,
outs to
bro.
Cedric James.
Everything that we try to, you get to see us literally have no filter. We don't have to think about
There's some
sponsorships. We don't have to
filters.
think about
There's some filters.
what people think of us. It's one of those things that you should join if you love the Cheatcoders.
Join the Patreon.
Hey,
Patreon.com
patreon.com/thecheatcoders. Let's get back to the show.
you also get a free $.
Fun fact: there is an artist by the name of Nina, who is going to be touring
Hey.
Australia.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to be performing on February 14th at Chatswood, and she's basically known as America's soul siren. That's her nickname. She rose to fame in the early 2000s. Had hit songs like "Jealous," "Make You Mine," winning multiple awards. There was another song that she also sang. A song by the name of "Foolish Heart."
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that.
"Foolish Heart."
I got her album signed day.
Did you?
I don't know where it is,
Oh, that'd be mad.
but it's somewhere. I'm gonna sell it.
But little known fact as
I'm
well
gonna sell it.
that our very own Nats Blazin has a song that he basically took a
I
Nina
ripped
song,
it off.
sampled it, and then made a song of his own.
It's not bad, eh? For
So I want to play "Foolish Heart" by Nats, the Pinoy rapper.
Wow.
Is there a video clip or is it like lyrics?
I don't know. I didn't upload this, by the way.
This is somebody else.
I don't write my name like that.
Yeah, right.
That's the Pinoy rapper.
2005.
Yeah. It
Wow.
was a year after high school.
Bro, it's like the 20th anniversary. The 20th anniversary of Nats the Pinoy rapper.
Who
Foolish Heart.
sang this part?
It's
Oh, is
Nina.
this
It's
just Nina?
her. But she's been pitched.
Right.
she
I was
sounds
gonna
like a
say it
hamster.
sounds like younger.
She sounds like a hamster because the pitch. Yeah.
It's like,
So you did what Kanye was doing at the time, eh?
Yeah,
Just
pretty
sped
much.
up the
Yeah,
thing a bit?
pretty much.
This is nothing new.
Yeah. This song spread pretty
Yeah.
decently.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Free everything.
Because it was on LimeWire.
Bro,
And
people
I'll tell you the most
recording
trippiest-
CDs of this. Like,
the trippiest story, my cousin from America, when she went to the Phils, she was talking to some dude at the barber. Oh, no, in a car or something. Was it the car? And then the song played. It's like, what the fuck? That's my cousin. And it was playing from like a CD bought from the
Someone
markets.
burned it.
Well, no, they sell them in the market. So
Oh,
that was the
shit.
business back then, ripping
Yeah.
songs
Yeah,
and
yeah,
sell
yeah.
CDs. So
Yeah. VCDs.
it was
as well
a
for
very
movies, yeah.
black marketed a lot. It's cool, man. I was like, yeah, I'm getting ripped off. That's it.
Well, actually, it's.
Well, I ripped
you
it
ripped
off
off the
first.
song.
Yeah,
so
yeah, I ripped it off
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
It's
It was
only-
in a good
It's a
way.
mixtape track, so pretty much.
Yeah.
It is a
It
mixtape
served
track.
its purpose
You know,
where
so
it was being.
unless you
posted.
had the rights to the song,
No, I didn't.
then
No.
it's a mixtape.
I tried
track,
to.
So
She ignored me.
if they black
She
mail,
ignored you.
I might ask
if
again.
there was in the black market, it's
Where's she at? Chatswood?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna be in Chatswood, man.
Yo, could I
February
get them,
14.
get them rights now? It's been 20 years.
Oh, you know, it'd be crazy if you performed it and she sang it. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
that'd be amazing.
I don't really.
Bro, that's 20 years ago, man.
Yeah.
That's 20th anniversary.
You know, now-
that's the Pinoy rappers.
Sometimes, like every now and then, I'll go to YouTube just to see if anyone's commented.
Yeah.
There hasn't been. But,
There's,
you know.
there's comments all over this one, and it's
Yeah.
just like here in 2024, here in 2015.
Go quick.
Like go through
See.
go through the comments because I was looking for this earlier. If you zoom in just to have a look, yeah, who's bumping in 2021? There's
Yeah,
more
yeah.
of the
So every year I'll check and be like, oh
Yeah.
wow,
Take me back to 2005, that kind of stuff.
Can't believe this was
Wow.
released 2005. Still have this song on my. What is that?
MySpace profiles.
Ah,
No, oh yeah, I still have the song on my S22 Samsung phone. Nats Blazin' for life.
There you go.
Bro, Nats Blazin' for life.
hey,
There you
was that
2024,
you nuts that wrote
still
it?
listening.
That's my fake account.
Yeah,
I
no.
bought this whole video. 7
Bro.
months ago. That's pretty recent.
Yeah,
then.
dude, 2024, they're still listening, man.
Yeah, not bad.
Wow.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
That's
it's
nuts.
pretty crazy.
Hey, anyone in the comments that actually know the song
I like
Yeah.
being
and bump the song
anonymous.
in the past, bro?
Mm.
Just let us know, man. Show some appreciation to Nats' former life.
Give it another sea walk just for old time's sake.
Yeah, man. Do some Serena Williams
Back
stuff
now.
on that
Serena
stuff.
Williams
Yeah.
did it, so you might as well.
Serena Williams? She's gonna be at the Nina concert, just like crip walking.
Oh man.
Oh man. Yeah, I just wanted to bring that up and like.
Anyone know where this fool went? I'm right here.
It's cheat code now.
Oh wait, I actually know this person. I used to talk to him back in the day when he did the song. Okay.
Oh, bro, they're just trying to
It's Jeff Burnett.
ride.
Oh man. Good on you, man. So
Yeah, 20-year anniversary.
play
of-
that song, man.
Yeah.
Keep that song alive.
Yeah.
Keep the views
That's on
going.
MySpace.
There it is. He's called Nats
Flash.
Blazin' now. There you go.
Yeah. See.
Someone goes,
That was
who's the girl
15 That was
singing?
15 years ago.
Is the like how we have defenders
Far
for
out.
cheat coders. I had many defenders. Well, not really.
Somebody says,
My boyfriend
dedicated this to me.
It's a heartbreak song.
It looked at like it's Garcia 2 months ago. Guess what? Cheatcoders brought me here 2 months ago. There
I was
he
gonna
is.
say this kind of fell familiar.
Cheatcoders. That's hilarious.
Yep, that's him. Oh man,
Sweet.
Who the fuck is Godspeed on
I was like, who is this guy?
is Nats the Pino rapper the same as Nats Blazin'? Yeah, it is him, man. This is him. Yeah, he does, man.
Sound like,
Does, bro.
he was a hit back in 2005, man.
All right, I have no time here, so let's move
Yeah,
on to the
let's
next
move
segment.
on.
Sorry,
next
Nats.
segment, okay.
We don't have to
Too
appreciate you that much.
Yeah.
next song?
I feel
I just wanted to bring it up. 20 years, man. 20
Oh, yeah.
years.
20-year anniversary. Thanks, Don.
Hey, man.
That's
Congratulations, man.
One day you have to
Bring us
at
back.
least
Bring
perform
us
it
back.
once when like
I don't know, like
Once,
you
bro.
say, like it's like I don't know if people that listen to us know me for that.
I know you know,
There's a
they
few.
don't have
There's
to.
a few that's
Like a
commented.
few.
They don't have
but
to
not a
know
lot.
you from that
Yeah,
because
yeah.
like you got a bigger platform now.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
They're gonna
You
know
got a
you from
big.
that.
They're
now.
gonna know you now.
Or make new songs. Nah,
You're not gonna make a new song.
Yeah,
so
no,
let's just stick to you.
Let's be fair.
Let's be real for a second. You making a
I
new
barely
song?
show up.
You making a new song?
Okay,
Like,
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
it's a
I
bit
think the
far-fetched.
idea of a new song is nice, but yeah, you're right.
If you do make a new song, that'd be awesome. But like you know,
You know, you
we're
reckon?
being realistic.
Yeah, we got kids now and shit. Yeah, it's a bit
yeah.
hard.
Do you miss it though?
We could make songs, man.
Do you miss making songs?
I do. I really do.
You
I
can
miss
make-
I miss the creative process of making
You
songs.
can make songs about having kids now.
Yeah.
Or you can make kids songs now.
You'd be like Jay-Z. Jay-Z of
like the
you
wiggle
know,
guy.
yeah.
Pinoy rapping, man.
Who?
Like Jay-Z.
What
Rap
about?
about more important stuff.
Like diabetes and
Yeah. And
Health
mortgages,
financial
and
concerns
all that
and-
stuff. Yeah.
employment. Yeah. Okay. We could do that.
All right. I wanted to get
All right,
into a
let's go.
segment, and this segment is brought to you by Tap Tap Send.
Hey.
Hey, make sure you use the promo code Cheatcoders, and you'll get some extra bonus to whoever you receive it into the Philippines.
Moolah.
Hey, so this is called Deep Coders.
Ooh.
Hey.
This is a new segment I want to introduce because you know us from the jokes.
Yeah.
You know us from the funny stuff and the singing and all the games. Let's get into some deep topics now. We don't have to go too deep. We could actually try and, you know, make some funny out of it. Let's see. But this is brought to you by Tap Tap Send. This
Nice.
segment is Deep Coders.
Deep Coders.
How deep is Coders? Is Coders? How deep is Coders? I really need to learn. Sponsored by Tap Tap Send.
We can't pay for it. We can't pay for it.
No. I'm pretty sure it's in domain now.
Yeah, it's
Public
fair use because
domain, fair
we
use.
parodied it.
Hey, so I wanted to talk about this thing called utang na loob.
Okay.
So this is one of the topics that, like, you know, we've talked about it before, and I want to try and wrap my head more around it because this is a new concept for me. This is not a new concept for me, but the term's pretty new for me. Like I've learned that it's pretty much just like, for example, if one thing that's a part of this is when if someone pays for your schools or your tuitions and stuff like that, and then you become even super successful out of it, and you get this mad job thingy, you owe this person something because they're the one that got you there at the start, type of thing. It's more like this hidden, not like this unsigned hidden agreement between you and someone that's, you know, that's helped raise you or got you to where you are.
It's usually this unspoken rule or unspoken contract with family,
I hate this
and
concept.
it's like you owe them
It's bullshit,
because
right?
you owe them purely on the fact that they are family. Like that you have an obligation to them purely because they're your family. And I think because we've grown up in the Western society, it hasn't that we've seen, like in Western society they don't necessarily do that. You know
It's
what I
a very like Filipino like concept.
There's
like, in
a
the
Filipino
household.
word for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
I feel a certain way about this though. So I've always joked around about this with my workmates, right?
yeah.
Come the day that I'm buying a lotto ticket,
Yep.
I'll ask them like, "Hey, can you throw some lucky numbers?" And then I'll do it. And I tell them like, "Hey, it's 20 million. If you know if your one wins, I'll give you $1 million, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And legit, like, it's something I would do, right? Because
Yeah.
at that point, you're like, bro, we both come up. And it feels like, say, if you've got one of the mates in the crew, you're constantly, like, spotting him, you know, like, here and there.
Yeah.
If he makes it big, you kind of wish that he would show you some gratitude too, right? You're like, oh, bro, remember those times you took me out? Bro, like, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you this time. But it's not like an obligated thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just you kind of hope that he would recognize the fact that, hey, man, like when I was down, this motherfucker was helping me out.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when it's kind of like an entitlement thing,
Then
like your
that's-
parents raising you,
Yeah.
kind of seems like that's
It's something that you
by
should
default.
do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like as a parent, you should raise
you
your kid.
you want to clap for that shit, bro? I think
Yeah.
everyone's supposed to, right?
You made the decision to have the kids, and they had the decision to raise them.
It's your kid.
It's like, yeah.
You generally, there's a name for the people that kind of expect something in return, right? Scumbag. That's a fucking
Yeah, that's
thing.
just bullshit, man.
Scumbag.
What was the Olympian's
Deadbeat.
name?
Yeah, that's exactly
Carlo.
what I want.
Carlos Yulo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the situation of
It
that.
kind of makes just when you do things for people makes it feel very ingenuine because then you start to question what's people's intentions. Like if people are just doing things expecting, just like lay by. Oh, these people might blow
that?
up.
I don't know. Like, is it that, or is it like you do it naturally, and then when they grow up and be like, hey, like you do it because you're raising a kid because like you're a parent and
Yeah.
stuff, and
Yeah.
like. And then when they grow up and they become like not big, but like they have this thing where, and then you need some help and stuff. Do you throw that
I wouldn't
into a
expect
thing
it,
like
no.
like be like, yo, I need help now,
No.
like kind of thing, and then
I think
just,
if you
just
raise
remember
them-
how I raised you. Are you gonna help me like when the way I raised you?
Nah.
It's
I'm-
like
nah.
it's not a thing
I'm
where
very firm on this. Nah.
Mm.
It's whatever, dude. If they want to, that's great. I'm happy. I'll accept
Yeah.
it. But I'm not gonna expect anyone, not
Mm.
even my kids,
Mm.
if they don't want to give me anything, that whatever. Who
Maybe
cares?
that's the transition that's happening right now, right?
Yeah.
So our parents and stuff, where we're looking after our elders right up until the very end. There's a shift now where, look, man, like we're making more than what we need to, so that you've got your own place. You don't have to be by me or whatever. I still
Yeah.
look after you. It's just not like how you looked after your parents kind of thing, where like certain point everything's on you now
Yeah.
because you've got like such a big family or whatever.
Yeah.
Like we're actually moving forward
Yeah.
rather than getting held back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like say for my dad's siblings, I think there was like 5 of them, 5 siblings in total. One of them ended up taking care of like my Lola, like right up until the very end, right? And that wasn't a utang na loob shit. It was just
You just do it.
she was
'cause
just
you're a-
doing it. She wasn't
just do
looking for
it, yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
The rest of them didn't. You know what I mean? Because they're looking after their own families, kind of. You know what I mean? But at the same time, when time came to, like my Lola passed, and my dad being the eldest, basically set things straight for the rest of his siblings, saying, none of you are touching her. Like
Inheritance.
whatever she left back,
Yeah.
that's all going to Tita that looked after her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because then at that point, you don't go, oh, the utang na loob, blah blah blah.
Nah, fuck that.
Exactly, bro. It's
Fuck
like
that. That's bullshit.
Is there
You
also
two
there's
deserve it.
there's a guilt factor into it?
It's
eh?
just
Yeah.
guilt, dude.
There's
It's
a
like,
guilt
what
to it,
is
yeah.
this? Yeah.
But is there a way of like is there another way around, like as in like of looking at utang loob, where you feel like as you get older you realize how much of a like a trouble you are for your parents and stuff, and how much shit you've been giving to them. So you're like, oh, as you're older you realize how much of a scumbag you were. So now you're gonna spend more time trying to repay what you did, like kind of like you feel guilty of like all the shit that you've done to your parents. And then you're like, okay, now I'm older and realizing that shit. Now it's kind of like I owe you, helping you out more and being more like, trying to be more in your life in a good way rather than all that bullshit
I
at
think
the
you can
start.
look at it in a way that you don't have to make it in the way that you're paying it back because of that. It's more you should look at it. Maybe you're more mature now, so you're just a different person. So you're doing this not because you feel like you have to.
But is that utang loob as well? Does that count as well? Being like
see it, because in the end, I'm not saying
being like oh, okay, I've done so much shit as a kid and a teenager into my early 20s, and I'm just realizing how much of that shit I've done now I want to repay you in terms
I
of
don't
like
think it is,
gratitude and
because
stuff.
I
and,
think
like, try
you're
to
doing it
try to fix
because
it.
you're growing, you're more mature. You are paying back in the regard of like, I was pretty shit back then. That means you're coming from a genuine place.
Yeah.
You're not just doing it because I have to, because
Yeah. But that's not utang loob
I
at
don't
all,
think so.
right?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think it's more
from a genuine place. And how is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you would have been doing it regardless.
Yeah.
exactly.
If you're doing it because like, I just have to do it because they do it, and then you don't even feel genuine about it. It's like, oh fuck it, here I'll put.
Because I know like that. I know a lot of relationships like that where the person, the child that has grown up and realizing like, man, I was treating my parents like shit when I was younger, I was treating them like they were nothing, and then I realized that, and then now I feel like I have a obligation to them to be the best son or daughter to them, to make sure that like in a way to balance things out type of thing, because like I was so shit that I need them. Now whenever they call me, I feel like I have to answer that call type of thing and go to and do what they tell me to do type of thing, which becomes toxic in a way.
Yeah.
Because then you're mentally in that space where like, fuck, I have so much guilt that no matter what, they could take advantage of me a bit, like be like, oh, come fix my front porch and help me out, and then you're just thinking I think that's when that guilt is being used as a weapon. That's when it becomes kind of like utang loob section.
I mean, yeah, it definitely is. In that scenario, though, because you fucked up, like you treated them like trash, so you're in the negative, you're in the red. So you feel like you've got to climb back out of that hole that you dug. You know what I mean? Just for your own soul.
You got to do that shit.
Yeah. But even if you didn't, bro, like there's, like say I've heard this stories, and this is something that we can all relate to, right? All being Filipino Australians. Our parents migrated over here, so that's a sacrifice on its own.
Yeah.
Whether we treated them shit or not, that's already a sacrifice.
Yeah.
That's already there. So for us to, I don't know, just show them appreciation or whatever, it's something nice. It's not something that they're entitled to, but essentially what they wanted to see was you to do better than what they did when they were a kid, right?
Yeah.
Like have more opportunities, shit like that. If you grew up in fields, do you reckon you would have been a videographer or pursuing your dreams, or probably just finding jobs someplace? You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing.
I'd probably be a stripper or something like that, like body rolling on in front of
podium rap is crazy.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like that's what they sacrificed, right?
Yeah.
Say goodbye to their family, just so that future kids can have a better like opportunity. But at the same time, like even if you didn't treat them like trash, at some point you kind of, like for us at least, we recognize what they gave up so that we can have the options we do have. And so, eventually for us, we'd want to do something nice for them too, but not necessarily put ourselves in a position where we're financially in struggle street. You know what I mean? Because they don't want that for you. You know what I mean? But some scumbag parents do. And they'll use the utang loob as a weapon.
Yeah. So utang loob in general is a bad thing. There's no such thing as good utang loob, because like what you were describing, like
actually, you know what? Maybe
I was thinking like what you were describing. That utang loob is a good utang
That's a
loob.
good utang
loob.
They sacrifice.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now we have to find a way to and I think the way we can repay it, the only way we could repay it, is to live the best life that we can live as a family.
Make the most of
that opportunity.
I think Garcia and I talked about this before, where it's like we have some of the things in Tagalog and Filipino are honorific, like the words like tito, tita, kuya, or ate, or all that kind of stuff, right? And for us, those words, to call someone kuya, for instance, it means more than just like they're just someone older,
right?
And it's like understanding the like entitlement. If you think that you're entitled to respect, and just because you're family, then that's when it gets negative. You know what I mean? Because it's like, just because you're family doesn't mean you're allowed to like treat people with like big this entitlement and all that kind of stuff.
I'm the eldest here, right? I have a younger sister, and during the times I was kind of like in struggle street, I wasn't the best kuya, but at the times when I can be, I would always ask her, hey, is there anything you need, blah blah blah, and then actually do what I can at that point, right? At no time do I ever think like, oh, when is she gonna pay me back for all the good shit I did? I just felt like I'm that guy. I have to be that guy.
Yeah.
So if I was to weaponize it and go, hey man, what the fuck, bro? Like I'm getting married and we're kind of down on money. You're gonna throw some my way, like that kind of thing. Like, and if I turn around after she says no, she can't do it, and I say, oh, you don't have any utang na loob. Like, where's your gratitude?
Yeah.
I'm the fucking prick.
That's
you know what I mean?
that's the.
Because I kind of feel like I'm entitled.
I think
to
is
it.
the utang loob is the mindset. It's a mental thing for the person that is
expecting to receive.
Yeah,
the one that's been given.
Because it shouldn't
thing,
be
yeah.
like you should be able to like have the choice if you want to. Most of the time, if you're a decent person, that's not even a question. Why would you need to have the concept of utang na loob? It's like, no, I'm just going to do it because that's what you do when your parents are older.
Yeah.
Who are they going to rely on or whatnot? Doesn't matter if it was bad or good coming up, whatnot.
Yeah.
It's that other perception that makes it bad. Is having that expectation every time I've done this for you. And that's
when
total crap.
It's positive. It's a good thing when, like you said, you're doing it because that's my family. I love and respect
do
them
things
because
without expectation.
Exactly,
no matter what.
without
Even with the
expectation.
parents, like they did this.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have kids just because you expect them. They're gonna take care of you when you grow up. That's a really
Some
toxic
people
mindset,
do,
and some people do. That's why I'm like, that's bullshit. Why would you do that? Why would you put that burden on?
Yeah.
Like, oh, now you have to. You better be around when I'm about to die.
I
Because
guess.
It's when it's the
that's
entitlement.
trash.
It's
That's
the
an
entitlement piece. So, yeah.
Who do you think you are? The other thing, though, like when someone does something actually genuinely, not because they felt like they owed you. Doesn't that seem nicer? Because it just seems more genuine too.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, like if sometimes they'll do something for you, and you're like, they're only doing this because I did this. And sometimes they're repaying it back.
loob, that's just if you pull that card, that means you're bad. Like that's when it's
I
bad.
don't know. I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
I think
so.
I think if it's just mutually understood.
I think it's just a very old
yeah.
school mindset.
Yeah, it is.
Because before, how it was literally like having more kids means you're.
Yeah.
That's wealth, because the expectation is always, and I think maybe that's why a lot of this toxic stuff happens.
I think if
we're in a transitional period,
Yeah.
as Garcia was saying. I think
if you do anything with a return on investment in mind, then that's a scummy thing to do. Like if you just in anything, right? If you do it like, I'm only doing this because I'm expecting something in return,
Okay.
and I won't do it if I don't get anything for it.
If the scummy people want to play that game, and they want to try and like use utang loob as a thing, we should make a counterpart for it.
what is it?
Because I believe in negatives and positives.
Yep.
Like there's the opposite for one thing, and there's the like, if you believe in heaven, you also believe in hell.
Yeah.
So I believe instead of utang loob, there should be the opposite, which I call sayang loob. It is. This is what I believe. As in, like, if you have utang loob, okay, so here it is. Boom. This is a quantified version of utang loob.
Yeah.
And every time you do some traumatic stuff to us, that's sayang loob, and then you lose your utang loob. It goes minus. Okay?
The fuck is this, bro? This is Filipino math.
This is math. This is the new math.
Yeah,
this is
okay.
the loob math, bro.
I thought you were gonna say putang na loob.
I was gonna say that, but
I was like,
we've got a sponsorship. So sayang no love has to
Oh
be
shit!
it.
Was this a segment for the sponsorship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't care how we do it, but like,
Okay, yeah.
At a point for that one, because like I want to get into. All right, so
It's a bit of an edgy topic, you know.
It is,
What
it
if
is
it
edgy.
backfire as well?
Nah,
and
it's
we're
a-
like, you
it's all
these
good.
fucking Western Filipinos.
Well, stop them. All right, so we quantify utang loob. So all the things that they do, like they pay for our tuition, they got us, they got us nice clothes to, all that stuff. They fed us, all that stuff. That adds up.
The utang.
That, utang loob. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
And then every time they call us fat, every time they wonder, every time they wonder how much where's your girlfriend? Why are you in a relationship?
Why you always
Yeah, the
galabanting?
Why they are always like questioning like our choices,
The galabantation.
and or every time they mention they're comparing their childhood to our childhood. Oh, I used to have many
Or-
girlfriends back in my day. How come you don't have?
Why are you so
The
happy?
same. That minuses onto your utang loob.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be boa?
It's kind of like lay-by.
Yeah, it's kind of like points
Bawas
spread.
na loob.
Bawas
no
Bawas.
Bawas na loob. So if there's such thing as ligtas points to get us to heaven.
Or what about bawas sa labas?
Bro, that's what I was building up before this thing fucked up. Unbelievable.
So-
So,
man, still-
so we have utang na loob and we have bawas sa labas.
Bawas sa labas.
So like this, because like if scumbags want to play that game, we're gonna make utang loob quantifiable,
Yeah.
and then therefore they're gonna have to be less scumbaggy to us if they want to. You know, it's kind of like a superannuation, bro. You get this at the end. You know, like we go after the end, we look at the number that you have on your utang loob, and then we abide by it because like we know that you
kinda
stuck
like-
to it.
It's kind of like crypto.
It's like weighing the scales.
It's the,
Place your heart on the
I believe
scales.
in balance. I
It is
believe.
it's kind of like stocks.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Buy high and sell low.
Like if you want this utang
like
loob, you need to keep
No,
that
that's
utang
the-
loob at this number,
Buy
or
high and
else
then, you lose everything.
that's it, man. It's like crypto.
Yeah, it's like crypto.
So
We do not give any. This is not real financial
Not
advice,
money.
guys. So
well, yeah, man. So that's what I believe. If there's people who believe in this thing, we
Yeah.
find the counterpart for it. So
yeah.
I reckon that will make this less
Yeah.
traumatic for people in the future.
Yeah, our sponsor, Tap Send, they're going to help you reduce that bawa saloob even more because they're going to throw in a $30 gift, right? So it's $30 bawas saloob. That's if you're from Australia. US and Canada, it's $20.
$20,
man.
Yeah.
If you tell, like, for example, if you tell us to, like, if we're young and you tell us to dance in front of the titas and titas, that's going to be considered into your utang loob, man.
Yeah. Get
man.
money guilt free.
Ah.
Hey, there you go.
If you want to pay off some of your utang sa labas, bawa saloob, right here. Use the cheat coders. the code, Cheatcoders.
Oh man.
$30 off your bawas.
Yeah, bro.
Not financial advice.
95% of transfers
It's not
go
crypto.
through. in
It's not
5 minutes.
cryptocurrency. It's giltocurrency.
Guilt.
Guilt ito. Currency.
It's this coin built on it. a guilt coin built on guilt.
We
bro.
could make a Filipino one and be kuripot currency. Like,
Kuripot
that's your
coins. That's it, bro. That's it. That's all we
Yeah.
need.
Fucking career pot.
kuripot currency, bro.
Report currency.
To the moon.
Amen. So that's it. Like if you have any thoughts on this subject, it's
Yeah.
Deep Coders where we go to the depths of conversation that we don't normally do, and I'm pretty happy. I like that you
Yeah.
guys really got into the conversation.
And
because-
like it could be different because like we were born in the Philippines but grew up here in Australia, so we've got a different experience. But if you've got a different experience,
Yeah,
like
man.
dude, let us know.
I was born here, so
Let us know. Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Can't relate.
Can't relate. Sorry.
Living life of luxury since day one. This guy.
Private toilet, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
private hospital
Go to
toilet. This
sleep.
guy.
I scream right after. Yeah. Sorry.
Before we continue on with the show, we would like to shout out to our sponsors, Tap
Send. Use the promo code Cheatcoders to
Cheatcoders.
get a welcoming bonus on your first send. For instance,
If you're in Australia and then you want to send money to the Philippines, use the promo code Cheatcoders, and then the person in the Philippines will get an extra $30.
What's that in pesos?
A lot.
A lot. Just use it.
900, like 950.
Like
Hey.
around that price.
Yeah,
Good.
man.
And then
not
if
bad.
you're in America and you send money to the Philippines, the receiver will get extra $20 US.
Yeah.
So, man, if you want to give a special extra money to the Philippines, use Tap Send, and on your first send, you'll get that bonus
Yeah.
for sure. Use the promo code Cheatcoders.
the promo code works in US, Canada, Australia, UAE, the UK, and also in Europe. So
It's like a free money hack.
yeah, man, go for
Tell
it.
all your friends, download it.
Yeah,
Get all these monies.
Yeah, man,
use
if-
Cheatcoders.
If your friend wants some extra pulveron in their life, bro, in the Philippines, just send them some money and they get an extra $30. That's a lot of pulveron, bro. Download it today.
Tap
Let's
send.
get back to the show. All right.
One away, man.
And all right, I'm gonna go. I have to go.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, right.
Producers, is there anything that we missed on the list
Are we
of
ending it?
segments?
No, we're no more.
I'm
no
just
more?
checking. I'm just checking what else is on the list for us to do.
Oh, we can keep going. I mean,
I really wanted you guys to talk about the weird laws, weird Filipino laws, which is crazy.
I will do it next
We can save
episode.
it on the
Yeah,
next
save it
one,
for
bro.
next one.
so we've been talking for an hour and a half.
When
now.
you
It's
go,
an episode.
well, I'll get them to react to the halftime show because we did it already.
Yeah, we're-
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right, cool. All right.
Oh, you don't really have to, bro.
Or you can just.
It's gonna be like this. Yeah.
Bye.
I'll transfer you the thing, the files. Well, let's close this.
Did you just like the Kendrick thing?
I think it was alright.
I liked it. I thought
I think it was
pretty
alright.
I was like, all right.
good. You didn't,
yeah.
you didn't think it was that good?
It was cool, but I mean, the halftime shows. I don't know. It's kind of been like for me at least, it's something we'll talk about for like maybe a week, and then
Yeah.
like at one point I forgot it was Usher last year. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, wasn't I didn't even know it was
See,
actually last year.
you know what I mean?
didn't
Like
know.
so within
At
that
the- at
week,
the
it's like
time,
it's
it's the biggest thing.
It's big.
I think there was a lot of eyes on it because of the controversial
beef.
factor, which I thought was getting a bit played out. But then when he did it again, I was like, yeah, it's still pretty.
You know what I've been noticing though, like so with the people that were keeping up with the beef last year,
Yeah.
or generally some sort of interest in hip hop.
Yeah.
Whereas this time they played at the fucking biggest football game,
Yeah.
where half the stadium is like, "The fuck is this bullshit?"
Mm.
They're not following; they're just there for the football.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
same thing with half of the country. So
There was.
Yeah,
it was
it's not-
natural
it's-
for
it's
them
not as
to be.
big as it-
Yeah, the people
Yeah.
are making TikToks going. It's
There-
not really that great, is it?
There was a video of like in the stadium, someone was watching it, and people were just kind of like, yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't. They weren't as into it as say an Usher show.
Is the
or-
run over? Would you say?
Yeah, yeah. And it was. I think it was because it's the NFL fans, right? They're
Yeah.
they're not
They're not gonna
necessarily
care,
there
yeah.
for the halftime show. The halftime show are for us. That's for the people watching.
I think the impact was more on the
Yeah.
world stage,
Yeah.
not necessarily that
Exactly.
stage. Would you
And
say?
so yeah, and like somebody was like, "Oh, this is Drake in his concert," and everyone's like singing along to his thing. I'm like, yeah, it's a stadium full of his fans
Mm.
versus a stadium full of NFL fans and things like that. The other thing though was the choices of songs. What did you guys think of the choices of his songs? Mostly they were the ones from GNX, and then there was like a peppering of like
Yeah.
a couple songs of his
DNA
bangers.
and all that stuff.
Yeah, but it wasn't his like his other mainstream bangers, mainstream like hits, like Loyalty.
I've been
like
seeing a lot
Alright.
of what's that? Like those What the Dirt type YouTubers.
Yeah.
and they're talking about breaking down all the symbolisms and stuff.
Yeah,
And a lot of the arguments people say is like people that didn't like it
don't understand
Don't
it.
understand it.
Yeah.
Like they're not woke enough with the or in tune with the culture. And I was like, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
I thought it was good. I like the GNX songs though because I really like that album. So, but the other ones like what was it, Humble and all that.
yeah. DNA.
Even the Scissor songs, yeah, they were okay for me.
yeah,
There's definitely other songs he could have done, I reckon, like bigger
Yeah.
songs.
I think so too.
I really couldn't. Like when I
You
watched
like
it,
that?
right? Well, I didn't watch it live. You guys did it live, recorded your
Yeah.
reactions. I completely forgot it was happening that day, bro.
Mm.
When
Yeah.
I got home, obviously
forgot too, I
Algo's pushing it. It's
Yeah.
the first thing on my YouTube, so that's
So
when
you
I watched
That's
it.
when I watched it too, right
Yeah.
after. I saw your reaction first. I was like, oh shit. Well, I didn't watch it. I went home to watch it first.
Yeah,
I've got a confession to make though. This whole time when Drake and Kendrick were like beefing,
Yeah.
I had no fucking idea whether he killed it or not. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I had to
Oh,
wait
yeah.
until Screwface made a video or like, you know what I mean? Like,
Wait. You didn't know if Kendrick beat it?
yeah, well, I'll listen to it and you go, oh yeah, that's a good point,
Yeah,
blah
yeah.
blah blah. But then when people break it down, that's when I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
oh yeah, he's fucking killing it. He's cool.
No, it's good that you admit that because this is an argument I've had a long time with. Like, I'm not a huge Kendrick fan. I know he's a good artist because
Yeah.
I like hip hop music. I like it a lot. But I feel like there's a lot of people that really just ride for whoever's like popping or whatever.
Yeah,
And it's the same thing. Like, yeah, Kendrick
the
killed it, but they
bandwagon
won't
style.
even know if he actually killed it or not.
yeah.
They'll be going off information. Like, at least you watch and find out why he is.
Because it felt like everyone else was.
Yeah,
right?
but at least you'll go do research and then okay, now I get why it's good. Some
Yeah.
people would be like quote like a random Kendrick line. I'm like, that's not it. And then they'll have it quoted on their Facebook status. I'm like, that's a pretty mid mid-line, you know, like I
Yeah.
think you're just on the bandwagon of this whole
Yeah.
thing. That's one thing. So like non-hip hop fans thinking, oh yeah, Kendrick is lyrical, so I'm gonna go for him. He must be really good. It's like, I don't know.
It just all depends. If you're looking at it outside of the hip hop head perspective, and you're just purely into like music, and you're like, doesn't matter about the beef. It's like whichever song you like is whatever song you like. You know what I mean? If you like Drake music, then you like Drake music.
Super Bowl crowd was a bit very different, right? Because you kind of tested the waters of back then when everyone's eyes were on the beef.
Yeah.
Generally, those eyes were like in tune with hip hop already.
Yeah.
Whereas in Super Bowl, half of it was like Kendrick fan, the other one was Taylor Swift fans. So
I don't even see the crowd. Did they actually show the crowd, or are you talking about like other YouTube videos?
They didn't.
They won't show it on the.
They didn't show the crowd.
People's TikToks going like, "This is the crowd," whilst the halftime show was
like
going.
it wasn't. I didn't see
maybe like
those,
2-3 people going, "Yeah." Everyone else was just
chilling,
just waiting
to finish
politely.
Yeah.
Some people have
all right,
said,
let him do his thing, and then we can move on.
Yeah.
Some people have said that like they think that Kendrick wasted the opportunity to perform at the Super Bowl to be petty. Like, what do you guys think about that? He could have done so much more and promoted himself aside from the beef, aside from Drake, but it felt like this is just another fuck you, Drake.
Like, I mean, if I could, wouldn't you? I mean, see, remember a few months back we were talking about Lil Wayne having, like, he was angry towards this, right? Because it's his, like, stage being taken away from him.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was like, I don't think his problem was with Kendrick. His problem was with the NFL. Like,
whoever chose the...
They didn't...
I think it was Jay-Z, actually. Jay-Z chose.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Go talk to that dude. But as far as Kendrick, like, would you pass up the opportunity? Fuck, I wouldn't.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I don't know, man.
His line was like, it seems like my hard work let Lil Wayne down.
Yeah.
That was his line, and it's like, he's not saying that Lil Wayne is like shit or anything like that. He's just like, I've worked really hard for this opportunity. It seems like I've let this person down because I've worked so hard for it. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
Do you reckon that whole stadium would have been like roaring if Lil Wayne was performing? Kind of feels like it would have been the same shit, right?
It might have been the same because even though it's New Orleans where he's from, again, they're NFL fans.
Half the crowd was white, bro.
You know,
but like, you know, so Usher was last year.
Yeah.
Isn't it always sort of like a hip hop? Or even like,
it's
one was
mostly
Rihanna.
It's mostly pop, like whatever's pop.
Bruno Mars and Beyonce.
That would have been a good one, yeah.
But yeah, it's all very poppy kind of thing.
Dr. Dre one, yeah. Because Kendrick isn't that poppy than I guess.
Oh, he's far from pop.
Yeah.
And even the songs that would be considered a little bit more mainstream and pop stuff, he didn't perform those.
Yeah.
He didn't perform those. And I think he used this show to kind of promote his GNX tour, because most of the songs were from GNX, and he's going to go on tour. So
one of the things I really didn't like, just the start of it, he was sitting on top of the hood of that car. There's not a lot of them around left.
Was it an actual car? Or was
it
GNX,
yeah.
And he's just standing on top of it, like, bro, come on, man, you're fucking up the paint job. You know what I mean? Like, just have some respect, bro.
That's definitely
how's your car, but like,
enthusiast coming out.
It's getting pretty red. Like, just, stop fucking with
it. A fake. Yeah.
I mean, who knows? It could have been, but then it might have just been easier. Instead of making a fake GNX, just put a GNX up there. You know what I mean? It might have been easier to do that. It's funny because when we were watching it, they had the panel of people talking about, the commentators talking about it, and just behind them, I could see them getting ready to start performing. See Kendrick, and you see the GNX. Then I'm like, oh, there's the car.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool. But
man,
I think overall, like, it is a show. Like I've seen Kendrick perform live, and that's what he does. That's what his stuff is like that. It's supposed to be somewhat thought-provoking. It's supposed to have this story to it. It's supposed to have little Easter eggs and Serena Williams in it. And
I liked it, but I see what you're getting at in a lens of like being an NFL thing as well. I get why people wouldn't, but yeah, like just like how I watched it. After that, I just forgot about it. That's it.
Yeah, it's kind of like,
it's like that's cool.
Moving
on now.
Yeah.
It wasn't like whoa, like it wasn't like impact. Like oh my god, that was amazing.
Yeah.
It was like, but it was okay.
Yeah. It makes me kind of self-reflect too. Like, say if we were touring with, I don't know, people were going to a show to see Jeff Burnett.
Yeah.
And then the opening
Shout out,
act
by the way.
was us.
Yeah.
You reckon? And then half the crowd goes home, starts posting on their TikTok and like, what the fuck is this bullshit? I came to see Jeff. You know what I mean? It's like, who are these four idiots? That kind of thing. Kind of feels like, I don't know, man. Maybe the self-reflecting thing or like the whole anxiety is like starting to kill me. What are you guys thinking of this?
I would enjoy that. I would enjoy that. That'd be hilarious.
I'm so scared, bro.
For us to like, shout out to Jeff, man, Jeff Burnett.
Imposter syndrome.
If we were to ever, like, in some world where we're touring with you and being your support act for you, that would be amazing. And then for people to turn around and be like, who the hell are these four cunts?
I know what you would do, Nat.
That would be hilarious, man.
You'd turn into a schoolgirl.
Oh, with Jeff Burnett?
Yeah.
I'm a fan. I'm not gonna lie.
You'd kiss him, eh?
I'm gonna kiss him.
On his...
Ooh. Don't think his fans won't like that. His fans weren't like that. Oh man, but yeah. Well, I was gonna say we'll react to it, but no, don't worry about it. It seems like you guys don't care about it.
I've
so.
already watched it too. Like,
Yeah.
I watched it like twice when it came out.
So nothing stood out to you guys about it? Nothing like.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I think because like I just watched it from a perspective. I didn't watch it like it was. You know what I appreciate, and I think you video guys will appreciate it. I think it was shot really well.
Yeah.
Given that it was live, like.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the videographers because when we did your proposal thing, and I'm like, oh shit, you know, there's more to it. These guys are working.
Yeah.
Like the performers, yeah, they'll rap and everything, but this guy's doing angles, like he's spinning around.
Yeah.
They got the drone shots covering, and this is all being edited live, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So they'd be switching from cameras at the right time. I was like, this could have been shot like a music video, except they did this in one take.
Yeah.
So the choreography, and even when he did that part where they're spinning in a circle, like for him to be in that certain place at that right time, that cameraman had to be part of that choreography
100%.
to get those shots.
100%.
Yeah, bro.
That the whole time I was watching, I was like, I feel like I'm watching a music video, except like in my mind, I'm like, this is actually fucking live.
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson doing the cutscenes into him.
Yeah, dude.
The timing of him saying what he
Yeah.
has to say, then it zooms out and it goes to him. See, I was thinking like you guys,
That's
man.
as a video.
I had one day as a videographer, and I was like, fuck, man, I could do this.
That one day.
That one day.
Oh man, ADHD.
I was ready to start a new career. I was like, this is it. This is me.
Shout outs to one of the guys behind the desk, aka Jarrell, who is actually live switching right now. All of the like camera switching, that is done live.
Go ham with the switches, bro.
Yeah, man. 100%.
Oh, dude, can I just say something real quick, though? And this is to Jarrell, Tom, and like CA and all the stuff that usually we would be here. Like, I didn't reach out to you guys when I proposed, mainly because at the start, right, I just wanted to borrow a camera, that little tiny camera, just to,
Yeah.
shoot, like, in the living room where I'd initially planned. But you guys stepped up, like, it wasn't even a question. Don was like, oh, bro, I'm fucking there. And then the other boys were like, yeah, fucking there. And then they messaged Marvin, is like, bro, when is it? All right, that's set. And I'm thinking, like, I'm fucking bothering. This is what they do for work. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm taking away their time. I was like, I didn't want to bother any more people. And then on the day, they were like, oh, MG's going to be there to take shots too. I'm like, bro, like, this is all, you don't understand how overwhelming it is when someone says, I'll do this for you. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
It's your special day. We'll capture it. This is what we do. And I'm like, fuck, man. And I didn't want to go out to you guys and go, hey, man, I don't know if you guys got plans or whatever, but I didn't want to, it wasn't a thing of, I've known these guys longer than you boys. I really just didn't want to bother any more people than fucking a whole team, like, out of nowhere. Do you know what I mean? So as much as, like, it's a special day and stuff, there is, like, I'd want to celebrate with you guys, not just have you there so that you can hold a camera. Do you know what I mean? I'd want it to be more of a celebration thing. So it wasn't like you guys weren't invited to an awesome day.
Yeah.
It was
Even like,
just,
I think we found out like a
it
day
felt,
before.
I was starting to feel bad, bro, because it was just so many, like, professionals, bro. It's just giving up their time. I was like, I can't reach out and do the the same thing to you guys.
Yeah. Well,
That was really it. But
so I know that you were feeling like, oh, I don't want it to be like this, and I don't want to.
bro, they were gonna hire fucking lenses, bro. Let's see how much it was to rent out a fucking thing.
Telescopic.
They were talking about millimeters. I didn't understand, man.
fucking
They were gonna do the lens on the other side of the water.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, there's gonna be an expense to this. Like, I didn't want you guys to be like going through that much trouble.
It was so fun, though.
So, but man, it was just such a memorable thing.
Yeah,
I wish I could have everybody there. Like, not just just us, but it wasn't. I don't know, man. It kind of felt bad, like in a certain way, because I just want to do something special for this one person, but it's like at the same time, I know it's taking away your Friday night. So
part of it as well is like it's Marvin in my head. It's like, how do we 10x this, like, to like how do we make this production bigger and better and this and that. Like, I know that you wanted the small camera, then we could have easily done that, but then in my head, as soon as it was outside of the apartment, I was like, because even if it was in your apartment and we had Marvin, they're like, how do we hide 3 cinema cameras around? That'd be hilarious, man. But yeah, overall,
even
man,
when Marvin goes, hey, we can ask the people across the road, we can set up the trouble, I was like, I don't want to bother them. Like, you know what I mean? It just I was starting to feel bad in a way, but everyone was kind of like on board straight away, even those people.
Yeah,
so I was like,
so accommodating, man.
Bruh.
Yeah, it wasn't one
of the... made my dick so hard that night, man. All these people fucking love me. Nah, but it is legit, like, overwhelming, eh? Like what I was saying, like, earlier, I'm kind of used to, like, all these comments and stuff, but Chrissy experienced that shit with just
for the first time.
And she was just fucking, like, legit overwhelmed. So, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like, legit, I'm so grateful. I've got so much utang loob, it's coming out of my dick. It's leaking out of my cock. Could be, I don't know, it could be a disease. It hurts when I piss. That's how much utang loob I have in my cock. Tulok na loob. Becoming utang na labas.
That's nasty, man.
Oh, bro, that's crazy.
It's malapot.
Speaking.
Yeah, man.
Hey, what's her name?
Ivana Alawi.
Hey, if you guys ever want to do proposals, you know who to hit up.
Yeah, so hit us up if you guys want to do like some secret proposals.
Hey,
what are you trying to out Jarrell for, man? We just leave him out of it. Leave him out of it. You just titoed him like, oh, maybe Jarrell would propose to his girl.
I'll blend in. I'll blend in. I'll take off my hat. I was like, where the fuck is Garcia?
Oh, man.
As soon as you take off
man. My hat is like Clark Kent's glasses. You know what I mean?
Hey, I can do it now. Put it back. Take your hat off. Take your hat off. Whoa!
Who's this fob guy?
Holy shit, let's go!
Where'd you go, bro?
Let's go see her.
Cheatcoders added Samoan dude.
Oh man,
that's great.
Oh, bro. Well, speaking of coming out of your dick, let's get into the Cheatcoders stash.
That's a cool segue.
That's a cool segue.
It's smooth.
Oh man,
like the flow.
All right, so this is the part of the show where we show songs that we've been jamming, whether it's this week, whether it's been last week, whether it's been last year, but it's a song that we choose. We're each going to choose a song, and then we put on the Cheatcoders stash. We always start with Don Doing Stuff, aka myself. So I will go first.
I don't have a song.
The song that I'm going to put on right now is by a friend of the show and an amazing, talented guy by the name of Glenn Lumanta.
Oy.
He's just released a new song. It is called Shine. And give this song. This is Shine by Glenn Lumanta.
I don't have a song.
It's true. All I need is time alone with you. When it gets dark at night, I need your light to shine.
This is an amazing song, man.
Sometimes I like the shadows so I can hide away. Sometimes it's awful lonely, it has its time and place. then you come around. Your presence glows.
I love like the gospel choir in the background.
Every part of me. Let me tell you, it's something that I always thought so unreal. And it's like the northern lights inside my room. Don't you go fading away. I want you to shine your light.
Right? How good is it?
It's true. All I need is time alone with you. When it gets dark at night, I need your light to shine. And don't you worry about a thing now. I never wanna turn your brightness down.
Right. And that was
You better believe it. that
Glenn
I will
Lamont
never
with his latest single
Fucking,
called
you know, for
Shine.
20 years now,
Yeah.
since like late 2000s, there's one thing that I always do when I hear Glenn's songs.
Yeah.
It's like maybe a minute in, I would have already said the word fuck. He's so talented, bro.
Yeah.
Even in your, like, you know, in the back room at your house,
Yeah.
even way back then, I was like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
He's playing Jamie Foxx songs on the piano. I'm
Yeah,
like,
dude.
fuck.
Yeah, dude. Amazing, talented guy. Go to Spotify. Go to any streaming service. Stream his music. Glenn Lumanta. That's GLENN. That song was Shine. And Mr.
You spelt the Glenn part, not the Lamont part.
I'll find him. I'll find him. Lamanta is just how you pronounce it. Anyway, Mr. Garcia, Mr. Beige, freshly engaged. What is your
Hey.
song that you're gonna put on the Cheatcoders
This
stash?
it's not a new song. This is a song by B2K called
Ooh,
Why I Love You.
bye. You got engaged and now
Jake and
you're
Around.
all emotional. And that was
Gina.
Why I Love You by B2K. Mr. Nats Blazin', what is the song that you would like to put on the Cheatcoders
I don't really have a
stash?
song, but
Your
it's
own
a-
song.
It's an old song. I don't think my songs are on Spotify. No, it's a Jay-Z song from Reasonable Doubt. It's Ain't No Ninja. Featuring Foxy Brown.
Oh man.
Ain't no ninja. Like
Just
the one
put
that
two love songs and Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jay-Z.
Ain't no ninja.
Ain't No Ninja by Jay-Z.
This is Ain't No Ninja featuring Foxy Brown by Jay-Z.
Black and Filipino.
Ah,
Oh,
ain't no
man.
ninja.
Ain't no ninja. Apparently Foxy Brown's half Filipino.
Hoi!
Philippines.
She really? Can we do a fact check, please? Foxy Brown.
He
Pronounced
mentions it in the
Foxy,
song,
dig it.
but maybe
No, it's
cause of death
IRV.
is diabetes. So
Yeah.
Go figure.
So the rice is
Rest
Go-
in,
go
rest in
ninja.
peace, Irv Gotti. Hoi, Philippines.
that's not funny.
can't say it like Hoi, Philippines.
Why was it gonna like
Rest in peace.
respectful,
Hoi,
man?
Philippines.
Hoi, Philippines. I wasn't gonna be like yelling
Well, I
at
would have. Man, why did we not
You
pick
can
it up?
see it now, right?
Yeah.
One look at his nose and you know he's
You're like,
Filipino.
Bro, he's Filipino. He's so extra as well when he talks.
Oh man. Irv
He
Gotti.
He never like claimed it though. He was never like waving a flag and
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, some people like they may not necessarily identify as that.
He's too busy making that money.
Filipino descent from his paternal grandfather and of African American descent.
Oh wait, so only the
So
grandfather.
his grandfather
Oh, so
was
he's only got
Filipino.
Only percent then.
That's probably
Quarter.
why.
Yeah, it's
I
not
mean,
really, he's not really that.
People like
He's a quarter, bro.
Haley Steinfeld is part Filipino, like her. It's in her grandparents' lineage
in the
or something
gene
like that.
pool.
Yeah, it's in the genes. So she's not necessarily
Nah, he's not really
identify as Filipino. But yeah, Irv Gotti was
a quarter Filipino.
quarter Filipino. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Tagalog Kurt identifies as Filipino.
Yeah, true. Shout out to Tagalog Kurt. Identifying as Philo. Ah, man. I don't know how to end this. I don't know how Raf ends this stuff, but this was a good show. I think I'll
Where
enjoy
can we
this.
find each other?
That's right. Nats Blazing, where can they find you?
You can find me on Nats Blazin on Instagram. Sometimes on Twitch if I play games. Haven't been on in a while.
Zomboid.
That's about it.
Mr. Garcia.
That's about it.
Mr. Garcia, no longer beige,
Yeah,
freshly
man.
engaged. Where can they find you?
I'll just see Garcia on Instagram or She said yes.
She said yes.
She said yes.
Oh man, you'll be so excited.
Yeah, every time from now on, in the future, I was like, "Hey, can I go out with the boys tonight?"
She said yes. And you can find me at www.dondoingstuff.com. That's my website. At Dondoingstuff on all social media platforms. Where can they find the Cheat Coders?
www.cheatcoders.shop.
Check out our merch, man.
Yeah. Go buy our merch, which is cheatcoders.shop. Subscribe to our Patreon, all of that good stuff. And you have now listened to another episode of the Cheat Coders.
Can we play a song on the way out? No, not really. All right, cool.
Let's continue.
Oh,
you know these hoes
maybe we are ninjas.
Y'all know how it goes, B.
You guys were, because we couldn't see it.
Hey, there's a Team Rice shirt now.
Hey, is that legit?
It's on there. So why do you get on the website and get a Team Rice shirt? Team Rice. All right. Okay, bye.